It's time! Hey, everything we talked about for the last 4 weeks, we earned today. Here it is. Whatever you want, you gotta go take it. Ain't nobody can give it to you. Let's go take what we want and keep our season going. Win on 3, 1, 2, 3, hit it. Momentum. Carr, strong throw. Terrific grab. It's Darren. Makes a move. Comes down. Time. Sack once. That direction out. He's going to go down. That was a backwater sack against the Broncos offense. It has held the Broncos.
What's good, Raider Nation? Sorry for the fucking being late and shit. Fucking needed to do a real quick little update real quick. Fucking shit wasn't letting me access my shit, but here we are, man. We better late than never, so we here and shit. So let's get right to it, man. We're gonna do a little a preview, you know what I mean, to the Patriots. Fucking let me show you this real quick. Yes, sir. The Raiders Patriots preview, pretty much, man. So I'm just gonna fucking, you know, it's a smokeout hour too, you know what I mean? So we're gonna be chilling, talking shit, talking a little about everything, you know what I mean? We got possible good news coming out this week that you know, we got Waller, we got fucking Renfro possibly coming back this week. So you know what I mean? So I mean, you know what? Before that, let's get into the fucking let's check who else is up in here, man. I mean, sure, I know I'm late, but you know what I mean. I know maybe some of you guys are still not in here, but hopefully y'all come back. But Thor, what up, Thor? Robert Pena, what's up, man? Fucking Farhan, what's up, man? Raider Wade, what's good? T09, T09, what's up, Mike? Shit, we got fucking Dirty up in the building. Yes, sir. We got On 6. Bourbon, what up, Bourbon? The homie Bourbon up in the building. What's cracking? We got Ja Raider up in the building with all the facts. We got Milka Breezy. What up, man? Milka Breezy, what up, man? Let's go. We got Big Worm. What up? Big Perm. I mean, Big Worm. What's cracking, man? Sean Johnson, D Menace up in the building. Cool Kev. What's up, man? What's cracking? What's cracking? What's cracking? Yeah, man. New week. You know what I mean? We're gonna be I'm gonna be heading out to, you know, what up, Terrence? Terrence up in the building. Omar up in the building. Yeah, man. But I'm gonna be up in the building actually this weekend. You know, at the Raiders Patriots this game, man. So hopefully, you know, fucking we don't catch another L. So, you know what I mean? I don't want to be the bad luck of the fucking season and shit, but yeah, we fucking 0-3. So Waller could stay on the IR, or I mean, is that you trolling, or is that actually news? Cool, Kev, what's cracking? I mean, I know that there's some news out there saying that, you know, he's likely to play this week, but then again, you know, you never know what this guy's having fucking a hamstring injury for a year now without a tear. So with no surgery, no nothing. So let's at this point nobody knows. I mean, but at least getting Renfro back is, you know, is good. I mean, better than having Keisha Cole. You know what I mean? Like in words of, you know, my brother Twan, Keisha Cole. You know what I mean? That's we rather have Renfro back there. You know what I mean? It's more he's more of a safety blanket for Carr. You know what I mean? He gets those, you know, third and Renfros. So yeah, man. We just chilling, man. Just chilling this week. Just chilling, you know, trying to fucking, you know, get rid of that taste in my mouth from last week, man. You know what I mean? Because that shit was just, you know, horrible, man. D Menace, you got that right, man. You know what? Let me pack some of this weed, man. Let me show you guys this. Got some of this right here. See if you can see it. Smoke that shit. Smoke that shit. Yes, sir. Smoke that shit. Let's see what we got up in here. Let's see. stuffed in that motherfucker. And that motherfucker hooked it up. I don't think it's gonna be like this. He said he was gonna hook it up, but all right, all right. We'll do this. Let's see, let's see. We got some of that. Look at that little crystals on my fingers already and shit. Damn. Shit is frosty. Yes, sir. We got that one. And then we got this one right here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see this one. Ooh, this is that presidential one. This is that presidential one that he told me about. Let's see what this one's about. Check this one out, guys. A little different. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Yes, sir. The dope man got me off of that. Ooh-wee. So, yes, sir, we're going to smoke on this shit real quick. Let's see. We're going to take a hit first of this corn glue. Corn glue. Those of you guys that know, been around the channel for a little bit, you know what I mean? No, glue is, the number one choice for me. So let's take a rip real quick. Let's get it started off of this smokeout hour, and then we can talk a little bit more football, more Raiders. Ooh-wee. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Woo! King Kong, Kong glue, baby. Jenny Mac. It's good. Ooh, better get talk real quick. Get drinking something real quick. But yeah, man, we got some other shit up in the building too. I wanted to do something with y'all, man. So I mean, I know. So that way we can get a little bit of confidence back, or you know what I mean. Just at least a little bit of let's say some just some at least something back. You know what I mean? Something so we can look forward to. I'm gonna I was gonna share something real quick. We're gonna do some real quick. Let me see. Let's see. There we go, right there. So first, what I wanted to show you guys is this playoff. Pretty much it's a playoff machine right here, real quick, right? So what we're gonna do right here, dog. What I want to do right here is just to show like basically the percentages that we have. You know what I mean? The percentages that we have left to basically to make it to the playoffs. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The chances that we have. So first, we're gonna go to week 15, which is the current week right now. And then let's see. Okay, so we're gonna start off with. We're gonna go through the games real quick. We'll pick let's say the Niners win, whatever. Niners win. Minnesota Colts. We'll take the Colts. And then you know what? Actually, you know what? Let's get some feedback. Okay, what do you guys think with the Ravens Browns? You guys think Ravens, right? Most likely Ravens. It should be. I mean, we'll go Ravens right there. And then let's go Bills Buffalo. Let's see. That one's a good one. So I'll wait a little bit. See what you guys think. Bills and Buffalo. What do you guys think? Oh yeah, Terrence, that's for sure, man. We do gotta win our 4 games. I just want to show you guys that basically just the other fucking scenarios, just basically how they need to lose, or what are the like basically the chances, like do we feel good about it, you know what I mean, because of the other matchups that we got. I know we got to win our 4 games, but I just want to just the other matchups. What do you guys think with Bills Buffalo? Bills and Buffalo. Bills in Miami. What the fuck am I saying? Bills in Miami. What do you guys think? Oh, fucking already high. I'm telling you, that fucking weed is bomb, man. Yeah, but Bills in Buffalo. Oh shit, that was a good one. Okay, got Bills. Okay, got Bills and Buffalo. I guess that's why I probably was saying it, man. We fucking, I'm thinking Bills too, man. So Bills versus the Buffaloes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Mike. What do you got, Mike? What do you got? Let's see. Okay, Bills. Okay, you know what? Let's go Bills. Okay, that's cool. We go Bills. Fucking Saints. Fucking toss up. We'll go Saints. Fucking, I don't think Desmond Ritter will do it right here. And that one's a tough one too. I don't know if fucking Pickett's gonna play. Panthers have been playing okay, man, with the new coach. I'll go Panthers. I mean, if you guys think otherwise, we'll see in the chat. But I'll go Panthers. You guys think? What do you guys think? Panthers or Steelers? Right here, Eagles. Right here for sure, Chiefs. Let's go the for sure ones. Okay, basically those are the ones that are okay. The next ones, well, we're gonna these bottom rows are the ones that are kind of like the ones that count, except for these. We'll go fucking fuck these game. We'll go Green Bay. Okay, because they're played in Green Bay. Giants, Washington. The Giants have been struggling. I'll go Washington. Bengals. And okay, now these games right here are the ones that matter. Right here, I don't give a fuck. We'll go there. Okay, these ones. Dallas Jaguars. Most of us would think what Dallas, right? Right. We think Dallas, right? And then I got okay, let's see, Dallas. Oh, you guys got Jags with the upset. What? That's something we don't need, Cool Kev. So that shouldn't. Hopefully not. But I say Dallas. I'm thinking Dallas. Dallas is just on the road, but Jags is something we don't need to win. But I wouldn't. I fucking hate the Cowgirls too, man. But they're playing they're playing at Jacksonville too. So I don't know, man. It's gonna be a good game. I think Dallas. I'm thinking Dallas, but I'm gonna go with what you guys think. So far, we got Dallas, Jags upset Dallas. We got fuck Dallas, fuck the Cowgirls. We got okay. Kuka says Dallas, so we'll go Dallas. We'll go fucking Dallas. Okay, okay. Dallas. Okay, this one's a good one. This one, what we think. You guys think that the Lions could get it? I think the Lions could get it, but I think we're gonna go with just basically matchups. I think that we think. You know, hold on, guys. All right. See, fucking got people coming back here to shoot. So okay, so let's see. Okay, we got. I'm thinking. Well, let's go with what we need pretty much right now, just so that way we guys can see so far. But we'll go quick right here. I'll say Lions because I think the Lions are playing great, man. I know the Jets, are a better team this year and everything like that. They've been struggling as of late too. I mean, Mike White's playing better, but I think with the way that the Lions are playing right now, bro, I think the Lions could get that one easy. I mean, I know basically what you guys think. I think the Lions could get it. Right here, I mean, we have to win, so that one's a no-brainer. Let's go Raiders. This one right here, I mean, we need the Titans to win, so let's go Titans. Let's just go Titans. I mean, the Titans are willing to. They need to win this game. So right there, let's go right there. And then at the end of the week, okay, we'll go New England 7-7, and everybody else 7-7. Okay, so let's go to week 16. Ooh, this one right here. This is a good one right here. This is where we need the upset right here. So, okay, let's say the Jags do get the upset here. We'll go Baltimore, go Lions, Bills, we'll go Browns, Kansas City, Minnesota. Right here, we're gonna have to have the Bengals win. Let's go Tennessee. We'll go San Francisco. Right here, I hate the Cowgirls, so we're gonna go Philadelphia. We gotta beat the Steelers. Let's go Steelers. Dolphins win. Yeah, this is a toss up, so we'll just go Rams. This one, we'll go Philadelphia. This was the one where we're gonna need an upset, but let's just say for the sake of argument, Chargers win. Sake of argument, Chargers win. Okay, we're not gonna have them lose every week, right? Okay, so let's go. Okay, right here, Dallas. Right here, we'll go. I'll say Desmond Ritter gets his first win. We'll go right there. We'll go Baltimore. I say the Lions again. I think the Lions are going to go on a run right now. We'll go Jags again. Kansas City. I think Miami takes that one. Giants. Well, that one's going to be a tough one. It don't really matter to us, so I'll go with the upset, man. I'll go with the Bengals. Right here, we'll go Minnesota. Oh, you know what? Oh, I haven't even checked something right now. Oh yes, we do got somebody backstage. Let's add them real quick while we're doing this. What's going on? What's going on, SC? What's going on? Doing a little quick
Yo,
little
yo, yo, what's good? What's good? What's good?
I'm doing a little quick little the playoff machine real quick just to show pretty much just to see the chances we have. You know what I mean? With
Definitely.
the amount of games that we have left, the schedules that are left. So right here we'll go Eagles. Right here we'll go Tampa Bay. I'll say Washington right here, but this is the one that's gonna matter. So I mean we're gonna have to win the rest of our 4 games. So let's go Raiders. Right. So this is where it's gonna matter right here. Say the Jets do beat the Seahawks. Okay. Jets beat Seahawks. Okay, cool. Right here. This is where we're gonna need the fucking Rams to do what they did to us, though. They're both playing in the same building. I think there's gonna be, a majority. I think Rams fans because there is no fucking Charger fans. Um, you think they get the upset?
Bro, it's so tough, bro, because it's like Baker Mayfield is one of those guys that has that one great game, and then the next 3 games he shits the bed.
Because okay,
It's hard. It's hard for me
week
to pick the Rams,
16,
man.
week 16, week 17, week 18, right? We're gonna need the Chargers to at least lose one of those games
Yeah.
because I had them losing in week 15 to the Titans, right? So
Hmm.
we're gonna need them to lose one more game in those 3 weeks out of the Colts, Rams, and this is the worst one, the fucking Broncos. Which one do you think that is most likely to pull off an upset out of those 3 teams
For the Chargers,
against the Chargers?
I think they could lose to the Colts. I think they could lose to the Seattle's their last one, right?
No, the fucking
Was their
Broncos.
last? Oh shit, that's a win for them.
To the Broncos.
What?
So the only 2 other games that's the one I think that's for sure win probably for them. So the only other 2 games is either the
Mm,
Colts or the Rams.
damn. I think one of them could pull it off. I just don't know
I
which
think
one.
so too. I say for the sake of argument, let's go. I think if they lose week 15, I'll say they win week 16, but they'll lose. Say they'll go win one,
Okay.
lose one, win one, lose one. Okay, say they do
Yeah.
that. Say they do that. Okay, the Rams right here. Look at what happens right there now. We're just one loss from the fucking Chargers. Who's the
God.
17th at 8-8?
If we make the goddamn playoffs like that, bro, it's crazy.
That's what I'm telling you. Dog. And then look at week 18. Okay. say the Chiefs have it all locked up. I mean, I'm not. That's not guaranteed because
Mhm.
Buffalo's right behind it, but Buffalo has a tougher schedule. So say the Chiefs have it all locked up. They don't play none of their starters, so we get that win. They're 9-8. Now everybody could win. That's right behind us, right? Say that the Patriots. Let's see who else is right there. The Jets, the fucking Chargers. All of them can win. Look at what still happens. The Raiders are still the fucking seventh seed.
If that happens, the Raiders could be Baltimore, bro. I think if we play our game to our strengths, bro, I think we could beat Baltimore, bro, and I think we could beat them convincingly too.
I think right here
I,
is just because it's like that, but that all depends too. Because if, like I say right here, like I say, look at the last game of the season.
oh, okay, okay,
It would
okay, okay,
matter of
okay,
who
okay,
we would
okay, okay,
play.
okay, okay.
So I think in that last game of the season, who do you think wins? That's who we play.
Damn,
I mean,
I
if it,
think
if,
Bengals take that one, bro.
that's what I'm saying. Bengals win, they jump up to, or say
Oh, we'll play Kansas City
one
at that
seed,
point, yeah.
we play Kansas City in the week one.
God damn. Chill.
But that's because I had them upsetting the Bills as well, though, because they're playing at
Okay,
home.
okay, okay.
But if they don't beat the Bills, that means we play the Bills. So it's crazy. But all of this has to happen. But like that in week 15, look at who the Jets play. I think that the Lions could get them though this week
I think the Lions could get up too. They're playing
because the
pretty
Lions
good.
are playing good. This is the tough one too, but I think the Titans could get them just because they need a win right now, and I think they're going to be playing with some
Yeah.
urgency. I think the Titans are going to be playing with some urgency. I think the Chargers, they always let up on games, so I think this is the one game that they're going to let up on, and the Titans are going to beat them though. So that's the two most important ones this weekend. This weekend,
We
other than that, other than our game, because we are playing another team that's right directly in front of us, which is the Patriots. The Chargers and the Jets game are the most important this weekend. Because after that, look at who the Jets play though. They have to play the Jaguars, which even the Jets do win that one, right? They do jump into the seventh seed, but look, week 17, what do they play? They got Seattle. So I think they lose one of these games. They lose to the Jaguars or Seattle. And or they lose this game. They'll lose to say they lose to Miami. Say they do lose, they win those two games, but I think they lose the last game of the season against Miami. We're still the fucking seventh seed. That's fucking. I'm saying we still got a chance, dog. It's not a great chance, of course, because we still need a lot of help. But I mean, our fucking we're in the same situation we were in last year. I mean, we're not. I don't think we're as together as we were last year. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's gonna take. I think it's gonna take a win, most likely this weekend. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna take like a win, most likely like this weekend or something like that to uh to do something like that now because to get in order to like get that confidence back, we're gonna have to beat a team that's in front of us, a team that's like in playoff contention that's right in front of us to maybe give us some confidence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, we got somebody backstage, yes sir, fresh off of a new batch of some marijuana from the Central Valley, yes sir, Dirty Low,
What up? What
what's
up?
cracking,
What
right?
up? What up, brothers? What you guys
Was
doing?
good, was good.
Chilling,
Chilling.
man, chilling. Oh, finally, I found you guys, bro. You guys fucking left me hanging. Just fucking left me. I took off for like 10 minutes, bro. Came back, y'all motherfuckers ditched me, dog.
Yeah, you took
Yeah,
off
it
quite a
is, dog.
while, huh?
Because
Some
I'm from
funky
Fresno,
business.
huh, dog?
Wow.
Why, motherfucker?
It's been a
I ain't
long
going to mine with you now,
been a
cuz.
long time with the fucking. It's been a long time on
Fuck
that
that. We're
fucking.
going to Miami.
He said we'll go back to the
Miami.
car for like 5 minutes. Fucking an hour
Yeah, I
later.
come back, y'all motherfuckers are gone. I was gone.
Nah, but
Hey, salute chat. Salute you guys, man. How's everybody doing tonight?
chilling, man.
Chill it,
I don't
man.
know. Fuck it, man. we're just pulling up. We're just doing that little playoff the playoff machine. That shit that it tells you pretty much like you can basically go through every like every fucking left left us on schedule. Pretty much every game that's left on the schedule, you go through the games, right? And it just like every time you click on one, it tells you, like it basically jumps in the 7th seed or 6th seed or whatever like that, right?
Okay.
And dude, if I mean, we need help. It's a big thing, but we ain't dead yet. You know what I mean? When when you got a fucking some life yet, and like last year, dog, this is the same. But like I was saying earlier, too, it's not like this team is not as together as last year. But bro, you get a win, and you get back, to that, and a little stuff goes your way this weekend, which it could, because this is the weekend where it's most likely maybe it could go your way because the Jets play a good team, the Chargers play a good team, and then we play the team that's basically directly in front of us as well. So you get one game behind those teams, dog. You get one game behind, and you pretty much own every single tiebreaker with all those 3 teams. So you end up tied with any of those teams, you get the nod. So that's why I'm
pretty
saying,
much like with New England when we play this week, you know what I mean. They need the one loss. We can give it to them, and that'll
exactly. So that's why
we have to. We have to.
No matter what, we need to win out. No matter what. Like there's no like even if we fucking like if we lose one game, I don't think there's no amount of help basically that could help us. But if we win out, I think it's very possible that we can fucking sneak in. It's just that the winning out, dog. The winning
once
out.
We win this game and shit like that, is that really gonna cover up the elephant in the room? Like that Josh McDaniels is a shit fucking coach?
See, that's the thing, dog. Like, we're gonna need to
see what's gonna happen is we're gonna win. He's gonna be the best coach, or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I think sustain it for 4 games and make this offense look better with the guys that he has coming back this week.
Okay, both of you guys were there, right? Okay, when I was sitting down and shit like that, and I've been to games before, and when I look on the sidelines, bro, I have this picture. I took a picture, you know what I'm saying? And I look, everybody's in the box. Everybody's behind McVay. Everyone's but you can see the camaraderie, right?
Yeah.
Go over here, look to the fucking right. It's just McDaniels in the box. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then I started watching the games. I'm looking, everybody's in the box with him. Like he's fucking alienating himself, bro. And he was just like this in this fucking thing, like a fucking nerd, bro. Like it looked like there was a disconnect, bro. And then I was watching Willie shit earlier. He was doing just like, Willie has his little shorts and shit like that. Shout out Willie, you know what I mean? That fool's crazy as fuck. But I just kind of seen it, right? You know how he does a little shock value, whatever, you know what I mean? And so I turned around, checked it out, and he kind of made some comments. He's like, man, McDaniels hasn't really changed.
Since what?
The way he talks, the way he's play calling, everything.
Since his last stint as a head coach?
Oh.
Yeah, because, I mean, obviously the shit was masked a lot when he was, when he had Bill Belichick as a fucking head coach in front of him. Because a lot of that shit is like, like, it's like, it looks like all good. You know what I mean? Because you got that coach as the head coach, and he's the one running the shit. So, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, dog, and I know Eric was on the same boat because we were fucking arguing the same thing. I remember being like, I didn't want him, though. I didn't want McDaniels at the beginning. I fucking hate McDaniels, and everybody was saying 6 rings and all this shit, but bro, how much, like, you hear players doing these interviews, you hear players all doing this shit, and I'm not gonna go to the extent of saying that Brady did that all himself, because Bill Belichick had a big spot in it. Oh shit, yep, I know, dog. That's who we were fucking talking about.
This is my number one right here, boy.
I think
that's what I wanted to, dog. But it's like, and then it's like I just didn't think he was gonna be the he's a coordinator, dog. You know what I mean? To me, he's a coordinator, and The offense in New England, I think it was mostly Brady. And when you go to the whole team coaching wise, it went to Bill Belichick. Yeah, uh, fucking McDaniels probably drew up some plays once in a while or whatever, but Brady was the captain of that shit, huh? Brady was the captain of that fucking of that offense. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I was saying that shit, bro. I said that shit a long time ago, bro. So that's where it's kind of like, fuck, bro. Like this is and another thing that Willie said, and it made me really, really trip. And I kind of agree. So even though Willie is fucking off kilter and whatever or not, I was listening. After that, I was listening to James Jones on Cowherd, right? That's pretty much the only guy I really listen to. You know what I'm saying? I'll listen to Dan Patrick here and there. You know what I mean? A little bit of McAfee, but
I
not
like a
too
little
much.
bit of Rich Eisen because he likes the Raiders.
Right, yeah, Rich Eisen too, but Rich Eisen be digging in, bro. Like I like Rich Eisen on that shit. He'll dig in, bro. He'll dig in.
Yeah.
So like, I give him respect for that shit. You know what I mean? And kind of what's the name? Patrick's like that too, and so is Coward, right? But both of them were having an argument. And Willie said, Derek Carr is fucking what top 15 quarterback, right? So he said that shit, and he was going on saying what he said. I couldn't remember exactly, but then they started talking about James Jets. He was
Wait, who said that?
James Jones. James Jones. I apologize. James Jones was talking about him, and he turned around and told him, like, look, Derek Carr can win you guys a Super Bowl, but if you really look at his defense, he's never had a defense over mid-20s.
And not even top 20. I think 20.
20.
Exactly 20.
22. I think the highest was 22nd.
20 or 22. One of
Yeah.
them two, but still 20 or 22. I mean, what are we saying here? 20 or 22 is still the bottom half of the fucking season, bottom
Right.
third of the fucking league. You know what I mean?
Right. So this is the thing. And I'm not trying to say that fucking Carr didn't play that shit. Understand, everybody that's watching and anybody that sees this shit. Derek Carr played like fucking shit. And he's having the worst season of his fucking career. Do I say trade him? I don't see why, but this is why I'm gonna say it. The reason why I say we don't fucking trade him, bro, it's fucking simple. He has value. He has value. Anybody, you put him at the Tampa Bay, you put him in fucking the Giants, you put him in Niners, bro, he's gonna fucking ball. That's what he does. And that's the cool part about it. But everybody wants to get rid of him, bro. It's fucking asinine. McDaniels is the problem. The defense is the fucking problem.
Yep.
Now you're gonna see we're gonna win we're gonna win at least 3 games, bro. At least win.
Yeah.
At least 3.
3 of these 4. I mean, the one that
I want
think,
the 4th. I don't know if we're gonna be ready for the 4th. It's gonna be all offense that wins this, bro.
Yeah, that Chiefs, bro.
I think the top one is gonna be the Niner game.
Yep.
Oh my God,
the Niner game is gonna be the one that I think the Niners are still gonna be playing for something. You know what I mean? To get a better seed. And that's going to be, I think, the toughest game. But
come on, Seattle.
Get it? Can we get it?
Come
I
on,
think
Seattle.
So. I think we could get it.
I need Seattle to win, bro.
I think we could get that fucking that win either way. I know the Niners are playing good and everything like that, but without a quarterback like that, he's gonna have a bad game, dog. That dude's gonna have a bad game. I guarantee it, dog. And then without Debo, you know what I mean? They're gonna for a whole game like that. I think they're gonna have to, have a better game plan. I just think he's gonna fuck up. Will it be against us? Hopefully. And I think at the end of the year, I think the Chiefs will have it wrapped up.
Hey, what happens to pretty chicks when they come to Vegas, bro? They end up tore down and like.
Hey, nah, but it's you ain't lying though, dog. Like it's
sorry.
like every time they play
late night, right?
They play,
what's up, Michael?
Here, it's like, yeah, I gotta play good. Let's see, Farrell or Nat. Yes. Well, they were talking about that. I guess the draft class of what year was it? I forgot what, but it's like supposedly going down as, I guess, one of the worst or the worst draft class in history. Because I think we don't have nobody left. John Simpson was, I think, the last one, or somebody. No, we have one guy left.
So we got a guard from that's Farrell's the only one, right? And he's actually having a decent game, a decent year.
Yeah, he's decent.
Bro, paying him enough to have a good year.
I mean, he's gonna be a backup regardless, so he should be treated like a backup. I mean, paid like a backup.
Yeah, he's gonna be back up for damn sure though.
I
There's no
think
way.
here's the thing with it, right? A lot of people like to
Ooh.
bring up the New England Patriots. How they went on a run last year with Mac Jones, and that how can a rookie quarterback get the system more than Carr? I hear this argument a lot, but what people don't realize is that they actually lost majority of their games in the beginning, then went on a 6 game win streak, and in that 6 game win streak, they kept. Look at this. Just look at these numbers real quick. They kept the Jets at 13 points. The Chargers scored 24. The Panthers scored 6. The Browns scored 7. The Falcons got shut out. They only scored 0 points. The Titans scored 13. The Bills scored 10. The the Colts. Then this is when they it was crunch time and they needed Mac Jones to throw the ball. They lost to the Colts 27 points, and then the Bills had 33 in the second time around. Then the Jaguars were kept at 10. So if you look at that win streak, 0 points, 7 points, 13
Mhm.
points, 10 points, 6 points, like bro, defense wins you championships, and defense is the most important thing. Why has our defense not been built? That's all on the organization's fault. And I don't see no blame going in towards the organization. It's always at the quarterback. Like, the quarterback makes the executive decisions. It's
Mhm.
literally the organization making the executive and this has been going on since whoo, 2002. So at the end of the day, I mean,
It's like it's true, right? It's like that team is in the playoff hunt. That team is right now in actually in the seventh seed because of their defense. You look at their fucking. I mean, yeah, fucking Ramondre Stevenson. He's popped. He's broken out a little bit this year. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, but bro, who do they have as receivers? You know what I mean? They got Hunter Henry, which is off and on because he's fucking hurt or he's fucking not or he plays
get
no
me the
good
fuck
one
out of
game
here after.
or something. You know what I mean? And then I
Look at
mean
what
it's
Grady
like
said.
what is it? Oh shit.
I- I'm I'm
Nine
I'm I'm gonna
toes.
go to the kitchen real quick. I'm gonna go to the kitchen real quick. I need to take a breather after that one.
Nah, but I think it's just like fuck. I think with that defense, that's why they're in the seventh seed, dog. Because
Mm.
they're you imagine that defense on the Raiders team right now. Those one possession games are the other way around.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Just having a better defense, all mostly all those games. It's like look at Minnesota. They have a good defense. Look at how many one possession games they've won. I think they've
Mhm.
won. They have a record this year. 9 games they've won that have been within one possession.
One
Now,
possession
why?
games. Yeah.
Because they have a good fucking defense.
Mhm. Them defenses fighting. You know what I mean? Just making those stops. See,
Exactly.
people
That
think
one.
I'm see. People think I'm crazy, bro. Like, obviously you want 3 and outs, bro. But the thing is, though, what you need to do is stop them. Defense needs to be off the field within 3 to 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Be
Yeah.
enough time to get the offense. It's a rhythm thing, bro. It's a real rhythm thing to me. So it's like, but when you make these key stops and then you start conservatively running the ball, but you're making key fucking stops, but you're scoring though, bro. And that's not what we're doing. Do you realize that Derek Carr under this offense has in the last history of the Raiders, this is the worst. Apparently, this guy is supposed to be this offensive guru, right? That made Mac
Yeah.
Jones a fucking winner with three passes in a fucking game, right? I guess he tried to do that shit with us. It didn't work to the number 5 rush defense. Smart guy, offensive guru. But you got a quarterback that's a pro bowler quarterback, Raider Hall of Famer quarterback that this guy's offensive guru, but he has this quarterback playing the worst ever
For
that he's
real,
ever in
bro.
his fucking career, even in his bad years, bro. Even in his fucking bad years with fucking the 4-12s and the fucking what we were, what 1-10 or some shit like that. He was even better then. Like, he had a better red zone percentage then than he does now with the offensive guru, bro.
Yeah.
The only argument that you really got is that he doesn't have his 2 other key players. But that happens all the time.
He said Trayvon would have get beat by Van Jefferson. Trayvon Mullen would have probably tripped running that thing, probably most likely.
Yeah.
But no, you're totally right. And I think here's the thing, man. And it's like, every time I talk about something else besides the quarterback, it's like we're defending them. At the end of the day, we're not defending them. At the end of the day, we got to see the bigger picture of this, bro. We always want to ask for changes. We've been asking for changes for a very long time, and the changes haven't made us better. And when changes were needed and things needed to get better, they went back instead of forward. We took steps back. Look at this. I know people like to discredit the shit out of the last year with the playoff, but at the end of the day, they were a playoff team. And we all know Josh McDaniels. The only reason why he only looked at the Raiders is because he knew that the Raiders already had something built, and all he had to do was just improve it and take it to the next level. And he did exactly opposite, and he went back. And everybody knows this in the offseason. Everybody said it that he was inheriting a team. It wasn't like the Broncos, where the Broncos didn't know what direction to go to and what they needed to do. And then, we took steps back. Like I said, same thing with 2016. 2016, Carr goes down. 2017, we have a horrible season right after. We take steps back. We've traded everybody away. This year, we get talent, and then people still saying that we don't have enough talent. Like, bro, this is one of the best off seasons we had, literally, and everybody said it.
Ever. Right.
And now that it's not working, it's not the players don't got talent. They got talent. It's just that the coaches don't put them in the position to be better. The reason why Miami's so good, the reason why the Niners are so good, the reason why the Giants are so good is because those coaches are simplifying the system so everybody could learn and everybody could get used to their strength. And nobody's getting used to their strength for us.
So
they're regressing. Yeah, go ahead.
This is some stupid shit. So both of them went to college together, right?
Oh.
Ziegler and McDaniels, right?
Yeah.
I think Ziegler used to get the bitches.
Yeah, well, that's
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like Zeke has that slick back. He's just that smooth shit. Like Josh McDaniels, like, yeah, man, he just looks shook, bro. He looked like that homie. He's like, just hey, bring your friend.
Like Gruden don't look like he ever got bitches. He looked like he was always just in the fucking.
Yeah, he's just like, that's just him from me. He came out the womb mad. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm just saying though,
he was picked last on teams,
and he wore a visor. And look at McDaniels, he wears a fucking visor.
Yeah. Right. So for me, what I'm saying is,
we got somebody backstage.
I'll go for it.
We got my bro down the street. Dirty. What up, Dirty?
Brother Dirty.
Dirty.
How y'all doing?
Yo.
What's up, my brother?
Salute. What's good with the world? How's everybody?
Chilling.
That's good, man.
No, so I was saying though, it's like Ziegler, I think, was a great pickup because what he's done with his the front office or his team has done, squad or whatever, has done with the money and to bring everybody in and out and all this shit. I think they did miracle, bro. Like it's amazing what they did. But going into this next season, I think it's all going to be defense, and I think that's where it's going to shine. And if McDaniels, well, I don't think McDaniels is going anywhere.
No.
I really, really don't, especially once we went out. So,
even if we lose out, he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I think if he loses out, I think it'll be a little different too. And the reason why I say that is just because of what I said before. Ziegler and his team figure some money out. They got rid of a lot of money off the books, bro. They'll get that money off the books. That's why I was just making a joke because saying that fool was the one that got the pussy. You know what I'm saying? Because like he just seems like it was he just came into the spot like, and that's like, this is my spot. Like I'm cool. McDaniels is still trying. Well, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it just looks like that. And well, the writing's there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The front office looks great. Where they moved everything looks great. And everyone's saying, oh, well, because of this, that. You don't want to be paying 3 coaches. Who gives a fuck? If it's going to get us a championship, I'll pay 8 coaches.
Those motherfuckers are making way too much money, dog.
Yeah,
and like, let them pay that shit. Fuck it. It's not going to, as long as it's not going to the dead cap and salary cap, I'm good. Coaches don't go to that, so I'm good.
So I hope he pulls it together. I really, really do. I think these wins are going to make it look like he's the one, but I have a feeling with Waller coming back and even Renfro, I think it's going to change everything. This offense is going to open up, and everyone's going to have the same. Everyone's going to be like, oh, look, we look so great now.
You know why, though, to that? Because good teams, even with bad coaches, though, like, look at the fucking, like, there's been some teams, even, like, not bad coaches, but I'm saying, like, just some coaches that are just, like, getting them by. some teams can mask that shit.
Detroit.
You know what I mean? Like when your offense is playing that good, and when your offense is playing just good, pretty much, and which I think is gonna happen with Waller and Renfro coming back. I just think it's just gonna open up the offense though for sure, and you're gonna have a safety blanket for Carr dog instead of fucking Keisha fucking Cole. You know what I mean? Instead of you got
Get that
instead of him,
motherfucker gone, bro.
you got fucking Renfro now. So just by that, dog. Like I mean, Waller is gonna be a plus if he's healthy and he's ready to come back. But just getting Renfro back and hopefully with a good mindset, back from that fucking because it was that after that concussion it was he didn't kind of didn't look the same. But hopefully he comes back healthy and good too. And if he comes back, the Renfro that we know. I think, and he actually lets, and I think McDaniels actually lets him be the Renfro that we know. You know what I mean? So I think that's big too. So I think just that right there will open up the deep offense itself, though.
Yep. The gate behind you. It's a ghost. Eric behind you. Hey, so where'd you guys go? What happened?
When
How was the rest of the game? How was your seats?
the seats were cool.
Why did he even do it? Why did he even do that? Did you even see what he did, bro? He winked. What the fuck?
I was like, how was your seats? Because when I left, the seats were pretty nice.
When I left,
I'm stupid.
How was your walk?
Oh, it was great, bro. It was cool. That motherfucking thing was heavy as shit.
Or the Yelena?
With all the fucking water and all that shit.
Yeah.
I was the only one that drank all the water.
We got your neighbor from down the street. We got Mr. Gravy Top Chef.
Gravy train. Oh, this guy.
Oh, here comes the Mullen. Here comes the Trayvon Mullen
The
to the
Mullen.
Raiders. Oh shit. Oh, shit.
Let's go, Moles.
Bring him back. Bring him back.
If they
Bring him
bring him
back.
back, I'll probably.
And I heard Pussy said I gotta jump on this live real quick. So
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
How you doing, Graves?
Yeah, this is.
I'm doing good, man. How are you guys doing? Christmas shopping, spending money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's that time, not 1 week away. The fucking stores are fucking
Shit,
full.
fucking- yeah.
I'm
Bad.
start wearing my Raider Christmas hat.
Fucking right here, like it. Dallas had a team that's had coaching for the last 10 years, but they've always loaded with talent. That's true, man. They've always remember 8-8, 8-8, 8-8. They were the oh shit, that's nice.
Fucking
Dallas
beater,
is the Utah
baby.
Jazz. Oh shit! Is that a pencil? Oh, I thought it was a pencil at first, bro. I go lie. I thought it was a pencil. I thought that was an eraser at the edge, bro. It looked
This
like it. It looked like
motherfucker's
it.
gonna
It
get
looked
me
like it. It
now.
looked like it. Am I wrong?
Hey, and the only reason I think that we're not gonna, there's no reason. Like,
You know
it's not-
what? This is a fucking eraser. It's gonna erase my memory right now, bro. I'm gonna forget all about you in about 5 minutes, dog.
Hey, the only reason I think we don't get. Oh, see that's no. So there it is, right there. Trayvon Mullen went to the
No,
Cowgirls practice squad.
Oh fuck, bro. See, Graves?
They went to the Cowgirls.
See,
I didn't think we
somebody,
were gonna
was.
pick him up because I think you know how earlier we were saying that I think they started since then, but they were already getting rid of guys that they didn't want. You know what I mean? Like the McDaniels and them we didn't want, and I think that was the first piece. You know what I mean? Him and then Abram, and you got rid of fucking what's his name, Hankins, and all those shit. They were just getting rid of guys little by little. Simpson, just seeing who their guys are, and that's why I didn't think they were gonna pick up. I don't think they're gonna pick up anybody they dropped so far. You know what I mean? It's just like, especially from like those type of guys.
It looked like that, bro.
you can go
It's a
hang out.
pencil.
Oh, look at this motherfucker.
You could be hanging out with
You know what I'm
Hankins
gonna
now.
Yeah, I don't understand why
Shit, I
they didn't
forgot
do
you
that
on there.
shit from the jump.
What?
Just got rid of everybody from the jump.
Like fucking Gruden?
Well, no, like, okay, think about it. Like, for example, like, Do you think they did it because of semantics, saying like, oh, say if they would have got rid of Farrell, just those specific players? I mean, technically, it would be a retooling. That would have been a retooling, but they didn't. They're gradually doing it, so we're just kind of barely losing these games. I would have got rid of everybody and just slapped whoever we could have got and put that team defense together if we're gonna do that shit.
Maybe they thought that
from the beginning, there.
Fuck yeah, bro. Fuck yeah. I was yelling, bro. Look, everyone was yelling, put Abrams in the box. Put Abrams. He can't do it. His fucking shoulder shit. He can't hit. He has to hit the left side, and that's going to take a step off. I've been saying that shit. Farrell wasn't doing nothing. The only one I was actually vying
we knew that
for
last
anybody.
year, bro.
No, I was saying it this year.
Last year.
But yeah, but I was saying it this year too.
We knew that from the beginning of last year that he couldn't cover shit.
Right?
So,
yeah. Oh yeah. Of course. Yeah. I
think it was all just.
He would have been. He would have been up there with Mullen in.
Yeah. No. Like real talk. Like no. I go ahead.
I think we just held on to like the hope of him maybe getting better for too long, and he just showed by getting released and then going to another team and getting released again, dog, that he's just probably not made for this league, dog.
So my thing is like this, bro. Like if you're a coach and you're going to be fucking honest with men, and these men come out there and whatnot, why is it just so simple? Like, hey, I know that you're not going to fit this. Me just looking at the way Graham talks and the way fucking the way the other guys move, you can tell who's going to fit and who's not. Just from the outside looking in, bro. How do they not see it? Because, I mean, it's just, you know what I mean? It's like I can just see that Abrams wasn't going to fit because Graham said one thing. Graham said he's like, we need teachable players. Talent doesn't matter. We need teachable players. Can they learn?
What he did say.
Abrams doesn't learn, bro. He's not that type of player. He just hits. You know what I mean? I don't see him writing notes down, I don't see him doing that. He's just not that type of player. He's not a focused player. He's just a hitter. You know what I mean? Like Brian Dawkins, man, that motherfucker knew where you're gonna be at and hit you hard. Like that's the type of player you want to be if you're gonna want to be a hitter. Cam Chancellor, that motherfucker knew where you're gonna be. This guy is not like that. You know what I mean? Just because they hit hard doesn't mean that they're good players. You see what I'm saying? And that was just noticeable.
We got Brown Crackers backstage, yes sir.
What up? What up?
What up, Pop?
What's good? What's good?
What's good?
I think Low is that the potential of Abram. You know what I mean? Just he did some good, but as far as the way once they've seen him in practice, they seen physically up front what he could do. I think they said, "Oh man, this dude." And that's how important of being when you're getting moved to spots to make it easier for you to work, then you're not picked to be a safety. You're too small to be a locker. You can hit somebody and you can do this and that, but you're out of control. You take bad angles, and they probably worked on that. They said this guy's not coachable. Plus his attitude, you could tell what type of he's a damn good football player. I'll tell you that. I'm not taking nothing away from Abrams. He's a damn good football player. You would want him on your team, but if you want him to start or play, he needs to be in control and understand what the coach is trying to tell him. He just can't. It messes the whole team up when you do things on your own by yourself. When you try to do things by yourself, it'll fuck everything all up.
And I think Gravy, I think that's the reason why we're seeing Abram on this carousel, because I think the teams in the league, see that there's something there. There, I'm saying he's an intriguing player. Like, let's be honest. Like, if you had a team, I'm saying, and you saw him on the outside of your squad, you're gonna kind of look over and say, hey, is he really that guy? You know what I'm saying? He's a really intriguing person. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why we're seeing him bounce around. And, to be honest with you, I hope he finds a fit, because I think that, I think there is a place for him, but it's not the place that he really wants to be as a player. I don't, like you said, I don't see him being that it's kind of like Cleve Farrell. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, he came in thinking that he was going to be like a solid, one day, all down starter and all of that. But now, his career's changed where he's a rotational piece. And I think that's where Abram's going to eventually have to find, with the right team that can do that,
It took Farrell. It took me to be on shows to have to let people know what Farrell was good at, and then he's real good at stopping the run, and that's something that doesn't get advertised. Sacks get advertised, and pressures get advertised, and swatted balls get advertised. But when I would watch him, he said he sews up the run really good, and he does that. Not for a number 4 pick or 5 pick, but he had no control of that. He had no control when he got picked, but if he's really good at stopping the run. And coaches, if we ever did anything with Farrell, as far as like getting rid of him or letting him go, he'll get swooped up real quick just for that. Some defense will pick him up real quick. He wouldn't last a day on the waiver wire. First one, they'll get him. I know that for a fact.
Farrell will, because Farrell is like what they say, like in how do they say in basketball, he's a rotational piece, dog. He can play down. He's not a star or anything like that, but he's gonna be somebody who could maybe clog up the lane or clog up, like he could just he'll maybe be able to do enough to make even your other guys maybe ball out, like what he's done.
Like your 6th man, like your 6th or 7th man off the bench, to go in there and nothing changes. The line will stay the same. It's just he does his job, and then he gets a lot of heat for it because they expect sacks and all this from him. But he's really good at stopping the run, and he can make some money in the NFL for that, man.
Yeah, for sure.
And Gravy, outside of last week, you know what I'm saying? Cleve Farrell's one of those guys. You're not going to lose with him, but you're not going to win with him. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you need those guys. You just need someone just to get the job done. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think he's not going to push the needle, but again, he's not going to outside of last week, he ain't going to lose you any games either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, he made a mistake last week, but he gets known for that. But no one says, the amount of snaps he was in on run plays where he did so up, then no one mentions that. But they mentioned that offside penalty because it was a dramatic thing during the game, which was, even I noticed that. What are you doing, Cleve? I talk shit to him just like everybody else did in front of the TV.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That was a big one.
Yeah.
It was a big penalty.
Yeah, that one hurt. That one hurt.
You're getting the ball back.
Yeah. And they ended up
you're getting
scoring
the ball
on that.
back, probably in good field position.
They made it 16-10 on that.
It started the momentum.
Yep, they made it 16-10 on that drive.
Yep.
So if we get the ball back right there, say you even take 2 minutes, 3 minutes off that clock, there's no time at the end for them to score. You know what I mean? But if what should have, could have, would have. But I mean, there's just it was a big penalty. But I mean, you just got to make up for it this week, man. You still got a chance. You still got 4 games left. You're still in the same situation you were in last year. We just got to come together as a team. Don't fuck the coach or whatever. Let's just come together as a team. I know it's gonna, maybe. I mean, the coach ain't going nowhere, so they gotta just be like, fuck it. I mean, we gotta try to fucking do what we did last year. Let's go on a little run. You know what I mean?
Is it wrong for me to say that I want Derek Carr to be a little Willie Beeman out there right now?
For sure.
Like for real, like not listen to the coach and just play ball.
For real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Like,
you would be. It would be wrong of you to do that, bro. It would definitely be wrong of you to do that.
Come on.
Because it'll be worse than what he did. It'll be worse than what he did last week.
Shit.
Because I don't know.
Come on.
I don't know if he could.
Zero
do
passer
this by
rating in the
himself.
second half.
I don't know if he could do this by himself. Maybe in the offense last year because he knew it a little bit more. But This
You
year,
It ain't
understand
hard
the
to get
bet?
the 0 passing rating in the second half when you don't throw the damn ball.
Exactly. Who's coaching? But that was coaching.
Defense too, though. This is a good defense too.
That
It was-
but that also is that would and I feel you, Gravy. Like, I mean, I feel you, Dirty Low.
I'm
It's
talking
kind
about
of
you,
one of
bro.
those situations where, you know, should he bail from the plan? No. You know what I'm saying? Because then if he does it, then what is that going to present from the defense? You know what I'm saying? From bailing from, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if DC bails from it, then there's going to be 53 other guys that feel like they're entitled to bail from the plan. You know what I'm saying? And
So
then
if
now
that's the
you got
case,
everybody going in different directions. You know what I'm saying? So it's
so my
kind of,
G.
we're in a tough situation.
So if that's the case, then if Derek Carr has the locker room like that, I mean, then why wouldn't we follow? You know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't he follow? See, that's bad head coaching.
Well, you can't
Because-
follow what's not in the game. If Derek Carr deviates from anything that Josh McDaniels puts out there, you will end up seeing Stidham instead of DC. Hard to follow when ain't in the game.
So you're telling me that if Derek Carr just balls out, plays his own way, then what's going to happen is McDaniel's going to pull him, put Stidham in, and give a shit.
If DC does anything outside of what he tells him to do, and it does not work, you
He'll
will
pull
see
him.
Stidham.
No, yeah, it doesn't
He'll
work.
pull
Fucking,
him.
I would do it.
I would.
He'll
I
pull.
would. I would.
At this point,
Even, but it better be. It better be a touchdown.
Better work.
pass.
That is
You know,
asinine,
you know
bro.
what I mean?
Look, bro.
It better be
Better work.
That is
pass.
fucking crazy, bro. That is crazy for Josh McDaniel to even fucking do that, to even put that shit over his head, or to even have that fucking mentality. Look, you're a top 10 quarterback, but I'm gonna put this guy that's only fucking won one game under my fucking system. I'm gonna give him the helm if you don't do exactly what the fuck I say. Get the fuck out of here, my
Yeah, and
guy.
I'll tell you what,
That's
if
not
it
even
doesn't-
how ball play. That's not how it works.
But that's
And if
the issue, because as soon as he brings Stidham in, Stidham's going to do exactly what McDaniel
And it's gonna be
McDaniels wants.
shit.
No, but he does do
And to
that.
be honest with you, we've been seeing it all week. We've been seeing it all season. How McDaniels has really been a control freak on this whole entire team.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I know.
All these decision making things and play call issues and stuff like that. You can clearly tell that's on McDaniels being a control freak.
Yeah.
Why didn't Josh Jacobs run like the first 4 weeks of the season? You know what I'm saying? We were talking about
Play calling.
That's play call.
Play calling.
control freak.
But see, here's the thing that people don't realize: the Gruden situation, right? That was pretty, bad for him on his part, and he was like an egotistical guy. We know Gruden was like ego guy. He's him, stuff like that. But we just went to another guy that has an ego, and this is how I could add on to what Twan was saying. If you pay attention to press conferences and you pay attention to what people say, eventually you start to catch on, and that's the reason why I kind of slowed down. What up, Thor? I kind of slowed down on the press conferences because it's the same thing. It's McDaniels never takes. It's always the player's fault in McDaniels' eyes, and it's never his fault. The first time I ever heard him even take accountability was after this loss against the Rams, and even then, the day after, he ended up going, "Oh yeah, it's that player, and it's that player, and it's that player." And it's like, when are you gonna take accountability that it's yourself, bro? Like, that just shows how much of an ego guy he is. We went from one ego guy to another ego guy, bro. It's like,
Eric,
I don't know.
he can't be out there to execute those plays, bro. You know what I mean? The execution comes from the players. He could call the play, and there's options out there where Carr can go to, but the execution is solely on the players, and that's not happening. So I don't blame him for saying this wasn't open or that wasn't open or this we had to go another way, for this. At the end of that game, I just thought after he threw that pick at halftime, I thought he lost total confidence in Carr. He lost total confidence in Carr. After that.
Yeah. Well, here's what I'm trying to say, right? When it comes down to it, I'm not saying it's not the players' fault. All the players have been taking accountability. I mean, we heard Adam say it's the players to execute, that some players aren't doing it. We know that Derek Carr has always blamed himself regardless. It's always been every year. and other people have too. That's understandable. But where I have a little bit of a problem is where McDaniels never. It's always everybody else but him, and I get it. They don't execute sometimes, but sometimes when you run 8 passing plays in the second half against the number 4 ranked defense, and you have a beaten up Josh Jacobs, you really think it's gonna work on the offensive side of the ball? It's not really gonna work at the end of the day. And
No,
at the end
no,
of
it's
the day,
not.
Derek
It's
Carr is a
not.
yes man. Derek Carr
Hey,
is a yes man. It is what it is.
I think if you do go away from Carr at any point though, at any point in this season, if you go away from Carr,
Oh,
he's done. He's out of the. He's not going to be here next year
I
because
think he retires.
that's
Carr? Carr?
yeah. If they end up going away, say Carr does say like do his thing, and you know what I mean, and say he does fuck up a little bit, and he fucking goes away from the play calling that McDaniels does, and they go away from him. I think that means it's the end of him. You know what I mean? Because I think there's no going back from that shit after that. Especially if they have like a losing season like that, there's no way.
Well, you
have
you
to go
can
away from
obviously tell, guys. You can obviously tell that once he threw that pick at halftime day, McDaniels kind of said, "Fuck it, I'm not gonna have this dude make mistakes like that anymore." So
Yeah.
I might as well
Yeah.
just play conservative, run the football, and
Yeah.
hope that we don't turn it over or our
Right.
defense plays good, which
Yeah.
is a good plan. Which is a good plan, but you better have a couple more points than 16 on the board.
Hey,
You know
Gravy,
what I mean?
check this out. If that's the case, McDaniel should never work at Planned Parenthood or anything like that, or should get any kind of sexual advice, because this motherfucker talking about, hey, you know what? I'm gonna get in there with no condom, but I'm gonna hope I pull out in time. Like, what the fuck? Either you go all in or you don't, bro. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
The only way-
He shouldn't think like that, bro. And
The only way we have won this year, is when the offense has been balanced. You've seen that shit with like when the offenses ran like 24 run plays and like 23 pass plays. That's when our offenses look good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why when the second half, when you get too predictable and shit like that, there's no way you're like the other team is just, you know what I mean? They put 8 in the box or whatever like that, and then you got Josh Jacobs hurt. Josh Jacobs, you know what I mean? He's already ailing. It's a short week. You know what I mean? You gotta go to the pass game, even though he fucked up at halftime. You got to. Especially, you when you're having them down 16-3 and you go so conservative. When you go so conservative for such a long period of time, like the whole third quarter, and then halfway into the fourth quarter, and the other team starts coming back, the shit hits the fan. It's already too late.
Facts.
You're putting a lot of pressure on your defense, bro. Putting a lot of pressure on your defense to stop them.
Hey, look, y'all was talking about egos, right? I was eating. I didn't want to be rude and talk food in my mouth, right? But I had me some street tacos. Love me some street tacos.
Hey, can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong with street tacos.
Stop dog.
Salute to Twan, salute to Gravy. What's up with y'all? Thor, what's good, man? I didn't see y'all.
What's up, my brother?
Look, when y'all talk about egos, right? And you talked about, Josh McDaniels' ego versus John Gruden's ego, right? Even though they both are egomaniacs, you still have to look at John Gruden as even though his ego was there, he fed his ego with wins. It wasn't the domination of the players. He was feeding his ego with wins. We're trying to fucking win, which is what you should feed your ego with. It's fucking dubs, right?
Yeah.
He was also lenient enough to let DC make the proper calls on the fly. You know what I mean? Josh McDaniels is not being lenient like that. He doesn't want DC to audible. He doesn't want him to fucking run out of the pocket. He wants him to stand there and be fucking Brady. Well, DC's not Brady.
Shit, DC ain't like a 5th grade Brady. Fucking sorry.
You can now look. You can call DC sorry as fuck all you want to. You're never gonna change my mind that a quarterback with a half-ass fucking team has continually put up fucking top stats with a half-ass fucking team.
Not the most important
I don't
stat,
care how
though,
bad you think he is. He can
not
suck
the most important stat, though, baby. Not the most
not his fault.
Stat. Ain't
That's
even
not
close
his
to
fault.
half-ass with the most important
That's
stat.
not his fault, though, Thor. You guys don't blame the defense for shit.
You will not blame the defense for nothing.
If you paying the defense $5 and you ain't going out there and paying no real star defenders like that, like
then that's not on the quarterback.
Bro,
that's not on the QB.
It is on the quarterback when he
that's
throws
not on the quarterback.
In the end zone.
Because the front office won't go by defense. That's on the quarterback.
If you put it on all these different coaches, how come they all? There's one common denominator. The offense is always shit, and the common denominator is number 4, bro. Like,
but the defense is always ranked worse than the offense.
You know who has a worse defense than ours right now? The Minnesota Vikings, and they like 10-3 or some shit.
Thor, you tripping? You are hella tripping, bro.
You think
Minnesota tripping, bro? They got defense, bro.
They have the best receivers.
Okay, what are they ranked? What are they ranked?
Their pass
you can talk crap about our D, but our D keeps us in games. Our offense don't win it when we got a shot.
Minnesota's like pass defense is okay. They're not that great, but their run.
Are they better than us?
Yeah, their run defense is stout. Yeah, and their pass defense is better than us. They're ranked like 13 or something around there.
So letting the team drive 98 yards with less than 2 minutes, that's on the fucking quarterback?
It is when if you would not do that interception before the half, that wouldn't even have fucking mattered, bro.
But that didn't fucking matter because they didn't score off of
more than 3 points in the second half.
But
that
they didn't score off the interception. It ended the half. They didn't score.
I know, but we would have scored though. We're at their fucking 5 yards.
You had an opportunity to get points though.
In the second half, bro.
I'm not saying it wasn't a bad pass. It was a horrible pass. But how in the hell do you say that all these years you can put it solely on the quarterback when you literally just admitted the front office won't go by defense?
I'm not saying the defense ain't trash.
Defense. You cannot win in the NFL without a subpar defense, Thor. You can't.
I'm not saying that the defense ain't trash. I agree that the defense is trash, bro. I agree. I definitely agree that the D is trash. What I'm saying is that all the money that you pay Derek Carr, that motherfucker ain't worth not.
But you ain't paying him that much,
bro.
You ain't paying him that much.
Geno Smith some money or something. Go, and you know what? It ain't even that he's not that good to me. It's that he don't have the motherfucking ticker anymore, bro. He's still scared from when he got hurt, bro. Hey, if you finna come out and play for my team and be a bitch, bro, I'm gonna call you a bitch, and that's what these
show me what quarterback in the NFL ain't scared to be back there. They all do.
He didn't get sacked.
Scared to be back there. Because one hit could end there.
The few times he threw.
I'm not gonna say Carr didn't play good. I'm not gonna say Carr played good. I'm not gonna say Carr, isn't having his worst season, dog. Like 30 Low said earlier, dog. But when your best since in your 9 years, the best ranked defense you've had is number 20. That's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad.
That's the best ranked defense.
You could go to the playoffs with the 20 defense.
Yeah, no, you could.
With the 20 defense.
Oh, you could. And
you only had one.
You gotta have
it once.
But
you
then
could
it sounds like
you could go to the playoffs, but they did go to the playoffs that year, but that's the year he got hurt. So you know what I mean?
So how are you blaming the defense? Now you're blaming. So you're doing the same thing you're saying I'm doing, right? You're blaming the defense for Derek Carr being weak because the defense sucks. Derek Carr sucks.
I'm blaming
the defense, just like mine. They both fucking suck, bro. They both suck. I would be fine with you get rid of that motherfucker and his salary, and you bring in all beasts on defense. I'd be fine with that. Let motherfucking dirty quarterback. I don't care.
Wait.
Who's
Can I say something real quick?
Quarterback, though.
Can I say something real quick to address something real quick?
We can't let McDaniels off the hook for that second.
That's facts.
And
let me just say two things real quick because I see a lot of people talk about the spending. Arguably, let me give a question to everybody. Who's the best defense in the NFL right now? Can I get a
Niners?
The Niners?
Yeah.
You know the Niners have spent less on their defense this year than us, and they have a less overall spending as far as the defense goes than
good
us.
defensive
You know what it is?
players.
You know what it is with them, though?
You don't need to spend big to get great players. We
No,
all
no,
thought
no.
Chandler Jones was gonna
You
come
know
in
what
here
it
and
is
do
with
good.
Got a
them?
good system
Got
there.
spent
The difference between them though and
that's
us is that they've had a great regime for years, and they've the drafting. So they have a bunch of players
They never
on
change.
contract that are still playing for them, and we have a bunch of fucking guys from the Gruden or the fucking, you know, I'm not gonna say Gruden because a lot of that fucking drafting was Mike Mayock. So a lot of those guys aren't even on the fucking team anymore. So we had to go outside the fucking organization and bring in guys and pay fucking bad contracts. So that's the reason why we can't go fucking spending on defense. And the 49ers, it's a whole different story because they have fucking drafting. They're drafting.
Now who's that to blame?
Exactly. You can't blame like
Exactly.
Carr on that. You know what I mean? You can't blame Carr for that. You can't even blame McDaniels for that because
Hey, real quick, for what y'all were saying before, I want one of you guys to find it if you can, because all I can find is the top 20 defenses in the NFL right now, and they're not on there. The Vikings, who you told me,
no, they're not on there. They're not
on the top 20.
No.
They're not even on the top 20 defense. So you were telling me they got all this defense. They ain't got shit for defense either. But at least their offense puts up enough fucking points, bro. You can't score 16 fucking points to a fucking hurt-ass team, 3 points in the second half, and then blame the D, bro. If you tell me our D gives up 17 points on the road,
I'm not even blaming the D.
And I ain't getting a win.
Wait, I'm not even blaming the D mostly. I'm blaming mostly the play calling because I think you go anything balanced. You go anything balanced, and Carr don't look that bad because even if you win 19-17, because if you win 19-17, you know, when you're still like, okay, Carr won another game. We won 4 in a row, and you know we're still winning. So that's why I think the play calling had big to do that shit, and then they fucked us over, dog. You can tell they fucked us over in the second half. When you give them a chance to fuck us over, they're gonna fuck us over.
Oh, right. Whenever you give them the opportunity to fuck you over, they will. So that's why I say you got to keep fucking your foot on their neck, and you got to keep scoring. And I agree, you got to have a balanced offense, bro.
You know what Minnesota has that we don't. You know one of the things that Minnesota has that we don't. They have a motherfucking offensive coordinator who's not afraid to press the fucking issue. He's not afraid to change his game plan on the fly. He's not afraid to target his number one fucking target, no matter where he is, who he's covered. He's not afraid to go to him. He's not afraid to push the ball when the ball needs to be pushed. Like our head coach / offensive coordinator does not make adjustments. He literally does not. He doesn't make adjustments. His game plan is his game plan. If it ain't working, he's still gonna fucking stick to it. That's not fucking good coaching.
Not even
that's not good coaching. And then, of course, our players look like they're the ones that suck and are soft because what he's putting out there is what they have to execute. And if it ain't been working, how the fuck is it supposed to execute if it ain't been working? You can't switch up something. You can't move this. You can't do that. You can't pull a play that you ran 3 weeks ago. Like that shit ain't in your memory banks. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
And that's literally what I'm seeing. This coach cannot fucking adjust on the fly. He cannot deviate from his fucking game plan. And that is bullshit. That's straight up bullshit.
I think he does second guess himself a lot. I think he second guesses himself a lot. I think me and Lo talked about it a lot. That you know you feel the flow of a game going one way, and then like this game that just passed. You know I don't want to bring it up again, but you know I totally forgot about Bobby Wagner, and it looked like to me Bobby Wagner was solely just eyeballing Josh Jacobs. And then you have to consider that, you know, defensively that Bobby Wagner was going to do that. And then I totally forgot about the dude. And he pretty much sold, you know, that defense, that defense was sixth in the league minus all those injuries still after 2-3 games that Donald wasn't there and all these other guys, they were still the top echelon as far as stopping the run. And we were running the ball with Jacobs earlier in the first half. When it went to the second half, that's when Wagner and them started getting to that run defense, but only to throw the ball, stay with the running game, and not throw the ball when it was working in the first half. Kind of confused me a little bit. Not, why did you stay that way when you knew you dropped from 5 to carry to 3 to 2, and you still didn't do no play action, nothing to subdue that, to even it out, and to only throw 4 times or 8 attempts to the best receiver, that we have, or one of the best in the NFL, is just mind blowing to me. How could you not go to him, or even Hollins, or anybody? It's just weird. It's just weird to me.
And Hollins was actually playing well.
Mm-hmm. Everything was good the first half, and then second half, just
we went away from it.
Dumpster fire, man. It was just,
I was tripping out because Wagner, bro, like Wagner's slow, bro, but he's a real good run defender, and that's what I was tripping out on too. When you really look at the second, I don't understand why we ran the ball so much. I mean, and then Jacob was obviously hurt, and he kept on sticking the pedal to that man. I would have dropped Carr into the shotgun and just ran fucking whatever, but yet at the same time we got fucking Keelan Cole over there, and that's it. You know what I mean? And fucking what's name was getting triple covered. You know what I mean? So so it was a shit show all the ways around.
Shit, man, bring Ray Buchanan back. Fuck, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, shit, for real.
Shit,
go get Dylan Stoner.
The second half was everything, dog. Like everything that could went bad for us, dog. We fucking we started.
You got team. You got Levitt. You got Levitt out there too. You got Levitt.
First of all, you got play
call.
No. Levitt,
I'm not gonna fucking and I'm not gonna let off the hook. You know what I mean? Carr did play bad, but okay. But everything
play like shit.
Everything in the second half, play calling. Carr played bad. Okay, the fucking also the defense for the fucking Rams started stepping up a bit, dog. And then you got playing from behind because you started getting penalties. You started getting holding penalties. You started getting doing that shit again. Started coming back from 1st and 20 and shit like that. So then you got fucking in the last drive, you got no penalties called against the other team. You know what I mean? When they were blatantly holding fucking Max Crosby. But I mean fuck all of that shit, because that shit we kind of like expect. It's just it's so frustrating because that shit happened almost on every single play in the last drive, and they didn't call one.
Right. But like you said, Gabe, if we give them the opportunity to fuck us over, they're gonna fuck us over. So
and then the boneheaded plays too, though. Like even the ones that are the ones were penalties, like the offsides on Farrell. You know what I mean? Because that was a punt. You know what I mean? That was a fucking punt. That was gonna give us the ball back in the fourth quarter. You know what I mean? And that would have made the defense even look better, because then you don't get scored on. Then it's still 16-3.
We would have wasted. We would have wasted time. We would have wasted time on the clock. We would have made them use their time out there.
Exactly. And then the whole snowball effect, dog. And then you got your defense. Like I think my nephew put it up earlier. The defense, the defense played. I'm not gonna lie, dog. The defense did play great up to that point. But then you got the defense giving up fucking what was it fucking 13 or what was it 14 points in like 2 minutes to fucking Baker Mayfield. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like fuck, bro. Like, and then 98 yards, no timeouts. You know what I mean? It's just a whole bunch of shit that went wrong in that second half, and it was just we should have put our fucking foot on their throats instead of going conservative. Mm-hmm. And I think the whole game would have been a whole different outcome, dog.
Right. Bro, them motherfuckers wanted to quit, bro. The Rams wanted to quit, but we
went conservative. We let them. We let them
off the hook, bro.
And there's so many factors. There's so many factors in this team why they're 5-8. First of all, Carr is not having the best of season. Let's just get that out of the way. The receivers, half of them don't even know the play, but you could tell when they run into each other and stuff like that. And how many times Carr has like yelled at Matt Collins, for example, and Keelan Cole can't catch the ball. Darren Waller can't catch the ball. Let's be honest, if Darren Waller would have caught one of those passes in the end zone and the Titans, we would have been on a different record. Renfro fumbled the ball 3 times in 2 games, and one of them cost us the game. So just imagine if he never fumbled. That's another game that we could easily got. Let's just say we never went for a 2-point conversion against the Chiefs and went to overtime. That would have been a better chance of us winning. And there's just so many things. The defense ain't looking too good. A lot of people are regressing. The coaching staff can't coach half the time. The players can't execute half the time. This is just all equals into the 5-8 this year. And every single player is at fault. And I think at a point, there's a reason why I know a lot of people say a 9-year quarterback, blah, blah, blah. There's a reason why all these coaches have kept this 9-year quarterback. Don't you think if the organization, the owners, and even the coaches would have been by now, oh, Derek Carr's not a bad, he's a horrible quarterback, let's go draft somebody. And none of them have drafted anybody. So at that point, do you really blame Carr for staying, or do you blame the regime for not getting rid of him? There's a reason why they've kept him. Josh McDaniels wanted to trade for him last year. So like, what I'm not getting is that, a lot of people
I honestly believe Derek Carr walked into an office he wasn't supposed to one time, saw Mark Davis getting head from somebody, got that shit on camera, and Derek Carr's like, you ain't never getting rid of me, bro. And I'm going to just be what I am, and you ain't never getting rid of me. Like, why would you keep 9 years?
You sound like one of my buddies.
Nah, but I think it's just that I think in order for McDaniels, I think McDaniels is going to keep his job. That's why the reason why I think Carr's going to keep his job, because
it's only 9 years. It's only 9 years of sucking to Raiders fans because you expect more, but it's not 9 years of sucking across the NFL. The rest of the NFL don't look at it like that. It's only the Raider fans. Only the Raider fans.
Win-loss wise, bro. Win-loss wise, the NFL looks at it like that, bro.
They don't look, bro. But you gotta also look at it. All of these people keep saying the same thing, but he's always had a shit defense. He's always had a quarterback. Shit defense. But he's always had a shit defense.
But he's a good quarterback, though. I mean, overall.
He's a good.
If he wasn't a good quarterback, nobody would be trying to trade for him.
I just want to get him. Let's see next. I think. Well, first of all, let's see how we finish this shit, because I fucking still think we're gonna win.
I guarantee you that if DC gets traded, it's for at least the first round and a second. Guaranteed.
Hey, did anybody get a chance to watch? I think it was Raider Allegiance. His little breakdowns, little videos on IG of how great our right tackle is. How he turns around and goes to the right to block nobody. Unless the guy to slide in. There's a bunch of them on IG. I guess little short videos of fucking Mumford just blowing fucking just blocks, bro. Not touched, nothing. There's tons of plays.
He's a rookie, dude. He's a rookie.
Yeah, bro, bad. I'm like, God damn, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Then you're wondering why this guy can't fucking throw the ball.
I get it. And I said this about everything, and I think this brings everything together, like both sides of this card debate, whatever you want to call it. We should build, and I said this since the offseason, we should build the defense no matter who's under center. We've never done it. Now, a lot of people like to bring up, oh, we don't want to pay $30 million. Who does that go to? Who should we truly blame for that stuff? Both sides have different opinions, right? One side says, oh, it's more the defense. We should build the defense. And the other side says Carr should get let go. Now, who makes those decisions at the end of the day? It ain't the players that make the decisions. It's the organization. It's the ownership and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, you got to blame the higher ups, man, because that's where it starts. And I don't see not one blame go to the top of the thing. It always goes top, then the middle, and then the bottom. It's the ownership, the coaches, and then the players. And that's how it's always go. And we always just blame the bottom, or we blame the middle, but never start at the top to the down. And that's what I'm just trying to say. There should be changes. I'm not saying changes at the top, but I'm saying there must be bigger changes than what we've done, because it hasn't been working since 2002, and that's before Carr. So at the end of the day, you start to question, hey, when are we going to stop going with this mediocrity bullshit? And that's the ownership.
Amen, brother. I've been saying for the longest, Mark Davis don't know shit about shit. That motherfucker really don't know shit about shit. He likes hookers and cocaine, and that's what happened. and I'm not playing. That's what happened. Derek Carr walked in on him,
bro.
and that's why he's still here.
That's just like every other owner in the NFL. That's just like every other owner.
He like what he like.
Hey, we want a hooker in Vegas. You know what I mean?
Hey, Mark Davis get it how he lived.
He went to the he went to the best place for that. To the best place for that.
Hey, we need to get Mark Davis a shirt. Say I'll be smashing this Twan.
Hey,
for real. Black Cell Sports, man. You over here gang banging on people now, man. You over here gang banging on people, bro. You all talking about y'all smoking blood? Like what? Y'all you gang banging on folks now, bro?
Smoking on blueberries right now, cuz.
Damn, cuz. Like damn, cuz.
Actually, I'm smoking on blueberries, man. This shit fucked me up right now.
I'll say Mark gets the snow bunnies, bro. You seen the last game or the game before? I forgot which one it was. He was sitting right next to one.
Hey, Mark be pulling them X's and O's. You know what I'm saying?
He's the only one I know that goes to in and out. It comes out with that. Well, hey, I ain't gonna lie. He learned from me. Mark Davis learned from me the in and out trick.
He a G though. Like he's not over there getting no massages, not anything. He just right there and open. Yeah, that's it. What it is.
I just think that
you don't know about.
Let's get Ziegler 1 year with a fucking all these draft picks that he's gonna have, dog. Let's see what he can do. Like Ed Ziegler was saying earlier, dog, the Rams, the 49ers don't pay nothing for their defense, dog, because they have a bunch of guys under the rookie contracts that are balling, dog. Like, you know what I mean? If Ziegler could get anything, dog, like anything like in like say who got a great fucking a draft, you know what I mean? Like I'll say even the Chiefs, Philly.
There's so many guys out there that drafted well, and again, SC and I've been saying this, even from last year. No matter what it is, you got to build.
That's what I'm saying. It's not an anomaly. Yeah. It's not an anomaly anymore, dog. Like it's not like where you see only sometimes teams have good drafts in a year where you have one or two rookies play decent time for them. Nah, you got fucking teams now drafting all these dudes where you got like 4 or 5 starters coming out of draft. Dog, when you have a great draft, especially with the amount of draft picks that we have coming up, bro. If we hit on these draft picks, on even half of these draft picks, it's a win-win, dog. Like that's just gonna be because if we go defense like we're assuming, and we hit on half of the draft picks, like that's what I'm saying. That we hit on half of the draft picks with some of the guys that maybe we can resign, like a Tillery or something like that, and guys that we already have on contract. We can make this defense into a top. I think we can make this defense into a top 15. I'm not gonna say top 10, but maybe a top 15, and then we see what we got now, because that's gonna be the best defense we ever had. And if you got, we can't have no excuses after that. I mean, I know there shouldn't be no excuses now, because I mean, I know he's playing under a new regime too, but like, and that's hard. That's in most cases that's an excuse. And it's just at the beginning of the year I said that we shouldn't have an excuse for it because of the guys we got. It's just I didn't think our defense was gonna be this bad. To be honest,
I saw in the chat where they was like, it's his first year, blah blah blah. Look, that excuse only flies to a motherfucker who's never been a head coach anywhere. This motherfucker has been a head coach and failed. You would assume this motherfucker would learn from his previous mistakes. Why should I let you have an excuse that is not a fucking valid excuse? Oh, it's his first year. No, his first year with us. It's not his first year as a head coach. He's done this before, and he's failed miserably before, like he's doing right now. Some people are coaches. Like
you said it right on cue. You said it right on cue.
I know where you're going with that, right? No. Hey, Miguel. Hey, for real. He said we're trading for Ramsey and pairing him with Hobbs and drafting a DT. I do want to do that. I said that shit earlier. I just seen that, but I just want to agree.
You ain't gonna be able to get nobody else.
Go get Joey Porter Jr. from Penn State.
You ain't gonna be able to get no linebackers.
Nah, Ziggy will figure it out, bro.
Make me go Robin Leach out this bitch, bro. Y'all gonna
but if you
fucking yeah,
go Robin Leach out this bitch, bro.
If you just draft what you have with the amount of draft picks that you have right now, and you draft good hit on half of them, that's all you need, dog. Because that's like I think our offense is gonna grow either way, no matter
first
what.
round, second round.
Yeah. And you hit those type of draft picks. That's when you know
hit on our first round pick.
Because that's when you start pulling out these.
We need to hit on our first round, second round pick.
You know what I mean? That's when you start hitting on these one-score games. You know what I mean?
Not just that though. It's not even just that. You gotta have some depth back there, bro, just in case.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And that's where
there's no depth pieces, bro.
That's where we lack at
on the backup.
You got Matt Collins right now. You got Matt Collins and DA, and then nothing.
You got 4 active wide receivers on your roster. 4 active.
And 4. One is supposed to be the best receiver in the NFL. The rest of
you got double team, triple team on it. You know what I mean?
We should have kept DeMarcus Robinson over Keelan Cole.
And he's still doing it. So it's like, I mean, that's why I think this week, if we do get those 2 guys back healthy, and you know what, I mean, it should be timing up, dog, for like Renfro and them, because I mean, I think just getting Renfro back is going to be a big thing, because now you got a safety valve back. You know what I mean? You got somebody who's you're used to looking right away, you know what I mean, right away, and he's open on a third down or something, like on a third and short, where we've been struggling like a motherfucker, dog. You know what I mean?
Sorry to cut you off. Go ahead.
I just think just having him back, and if Waller could be anything, like in anything, even 80% of what fucking Waller can be, dog. I think this offense right now can jump fucking leaps, dog, like fucking steps, fucking with. If he could just do 80% of what he had, dog, that's all, because that it makes the fucking offense just that much more fucking.
Unpredictable. Real quick, Big Worm and Black Sail, man, y'all knock it off, bro. Y'all knock it off.
Hey, get along.
I'm gonna be honest. Black Sail was cool to the motherfucker. I've met him in person. You know what I mean? Brody Cool is a fucking fan. You know what I mean? Like, I was just joking when I said he was gang banging on niggas. Like, I was just.
Hey, that sparks some shit, Dirty. That sparks some shit.
I know. That's why I try
never do it over here. Games always start some shit, man.
Look, you can call me the Don King of Raider Nation if you want to, nigga. I don't give a goddamn, nigga. I'll be the Bob Arum. I don't give a fuck. Don King, Bob Arum, nigga. I don't give a shit. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. But nah, Brody Cool is a fan, bro. Like,
you'll be the De La Hoya.
Y'all knock that shit off, man.
Hey, let's go. Hey, we a nation, man.
Hey, I gotta. It's Southsiders in the nation. It's Crips in the nation. It's Bloods in the nation. There's Aryan brothers in the nation. Like there's Serranos. There's Northsiders, bro. Like everybody's in the nation. You know what I mean? Everybody is in the nation, bro. So when it comes to the silver and black, bro, they're the only colors that fucking matter. Silver and black. That's it. Nothing else matters. I put my rag down and everything when it comes to the silver and black, bro. I don't gang bang on niggas unless you gang bang on me, and then I get at you on IG and we can set up something. But yeah,
screw you, Michael. Anyways, hey, I gotta head on out, man. I appreciate you guys.
Michael,
just
talk, Eric. Just talking. No,
hey, Gravy, you gotta come on my channel debate, man. I'm gonna send everybody on this panel a link, bro. You gotta come on and debate, bro. I miss the debates we have. That shit gets funny, man. And Trayvon Mullen, let me repeat this. Trayvon Mullen is not going to be a Raider.
Trayvon Mullen.
Hey, to Trayvon or not to Trayvon? Hey, that should be you guys' show. Hey, Eric, check it out.
He went to go get his cowgirl boots real quick.
Hey, Eric, check us out. You and Gravy should do a show.
I don't care if he got 9 toes. I don't care if he has 9 toes. He still would have covered Van Jefferson and wouldn't have got beat deep.
Turf toe. About him. I mean, they want to make that song about him.
Hey, Turf Toe was about Trayvon Mullen, but guys, hey, it was good talking to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all.
I think that's a diss to Mullen.
Hey, bro.
Have a good one, y'all. Have a good one. I'm gonna head on out, man.
Hey, Trayvon should do a diss tape and call it hamstring to Waller then.
Oh,
Hey, Gabe, that could be a possibility because Trayvon Mullen actually does rap.
That's what I mean. That shit'll be sick though. If fucking Trayvon Mullen comes out with one says
fucking rap beef, you know.
Hey, Terrence said, where the hell does Hollywood have to go? I think his escort just pulled up and he paid by the hour, so he had to get off the live. His escort just pulled up.
Or plum juice. Name it plum juice or something. Plum juice.
He had to take a trip down to Figueroa to get his money. He had to take a trip down to Fig to get his money.
That's crazy.
Does Wayne Brady have to choke a bitch?
Nah, but we shouldn't fucking. It was just like the whole second half, dog. Everything like everywhere you look, dog. It was just like fucking up everywhere. Like, what the fuck is going on here, dog? Like you could just see it, just like a snowball effect, dog. Just like fuck. And then right when they got it back, like to be honest, even though it was 98 yards, I was like, they're gonna score though.
Hey, I was sitting there looking at Nikki. I was trying to,
Hey, bro.
That shit was funny.
When they scored that touchdown, I said, man, if we don't get a first down, we lost this game. I guaranteed it. My wife and I was my husband. They were like, "Oh, quit fucking around." And then he punted and it went out at the 2. And AJ Cole was sitting there doing this shit, like talking shit, and I'm like, "Oh no."
You know
I see this shit coming a mile away, man. Motherfucker.
Y'all want to hear some sad shit, man? You want to hear some really sad shit, bro?
No.
I came to a realization today, man. I came to a realization today that when I turn on fucking Raider games, I already know the outcome. I'm only watching to be surprised.
Stop.
Is that not sad, bro? Like,
like really sad.
Sad as shit, bro.
Only watch to be surprised. God damn.
Bro, every game's gonna come down to the end, and it's just gonna have you like, what the fuck, dog? Do you guys want to fucking like just take years off our lives, like every fucking football season? Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, what the? I know they're taking years off the top end, dog. Shit. Hopefully, I make it even that much, and this motherfuckers are taking years off. Fuck.
Bro, I know the outcome of the game. I'm only tuning in to be surprised. Surprise me.
Please surprise us.
Hey, I feel like it's my birthday and I'm gonna have a surprise party when I watch the game, bro. Like an unexpected surprise party, bro. Like, for me, you gotta win for me. What? Oh, you shouldn't have. I'm glad you did, but you shouldn't have. A win for me. That's how I feel every fucking Sunday or Thursday or Friday or whenever the fuck we play. When I turn on the game, bro, I'm only watching to see if I'm going to get a surprise party at the end, bro.
Oh, dog, you ain't lying, dog.
Hey, right away, I won't even bet on the Raiders, bro. I do not bet on the Raiders at all, bro.
I don't like to either, dog.
I won't. I refuse to. I will not bet on the Raiders at all.
That's just funny.
No, I won't.
Hey, the guy that was next to me, you said like if you would have picked the Rams, it was supposed to be like the odds were crazy, and I was just like, "Fuck."
When if you would have bet them with
on the Rams, does like win on the Rams or whatever? I don't know. I just overheard him say like the odds are like crazy. Like
only if you would have bet them with 5 minutes to go. Only if
the
you
only bet I'm taking on the Raiders is if the bet was basically worded like this Raven game, would I take that bet? Yes. Yes, I would.
You got caught up a little bit, bro, or is it just me?
Yeah, I think
I think
so. What
I think you're talking about the second half. If they bet on them like the second half, if you took them in the second half because they were up 13-3, then I think that's when they were like the odds were crazy now because that's just they were up 13-3. You know what I mean?
Oh, so wait a minute. So like you can bet. I thought it was just with the bets locked in. You can bet continuously.
No, you can bet half.
It's called live betting. You can live bet whenever you want, bro.
Oh yeah, see, man, I don't bet. I just heard the dude saying that the odds were crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really into that. I just know this is the odds.
We can't do that. We can't do that here in Cali.
No,
you can't do it in California.
It's like during like a fight, like like a fucking boxing or a UFC, every round the odds change, and you can put in a bet. You can place a bet at that moment, and then like if they fucking like say that the underdog, like say like one of the fights that happened like earlier this year, fucking that fool Usman versus that fool Edwards, right in the UFC. That fool was winning 4 rounds. If you were to bet Edwards to get a knockout in the 5th round at the start of the 5th round, like at the start of the right after the 4th round, you would have fucking won fucking bank.
Crazy.
Like, you know
Oh,
what I mean?
got you.
Like fucking so much fucking money. You know what I mean? Like that shit would have been fucking crazy. That's crazy though, because in the UFC a couple weeks ago, somebody tried to make a bet right at the very like last moment, like say like a couple minutes right before that fight was supposed to take place, but it was like an undercard fight, right? And that fool made a bet right before, so they fucking the casino didn't let them place the bet though, because they flagged it.
Okay.
Like that bet, and then they fucking now they have under investigation the trainer of the fucking that fool, because they're thinking that they bet on it.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Yeah. That's crazy, though. That's fucking.
If I was a coach or a trainer or whatever and anything, bro, I'd have so many fixed fucking shits, bro.
I don't doubt that is already, dog. Like, you know what I mean? There has to have been. It's just that those fools are stupid. They did it like on a fucking real, like it was not even on the undercard. It was like the undercard. Like, you know what I mean? The early prelims, because you know that in the UFC there's prelims and there's early prelims, and it was for an early prelim fight, and like these fools try to put like a $500,000 bet on an early prelim fight right before the fight card.
Like you won't see
fight
this.
that ain't even worth it.
God
a
damn.
Fight that ain't nobody on the whole staff of that fucking card ain't even getting paid $500,000.
Right.
So now the UFC is giving every single fool that fights for that guy an ultimatum. You fucking stop fucking fighting for that dude, or you ain't gonna be able to fight for. You ain't gonna be able to fight. Like the commission ain't gonna take your fight.
And so, how many fighters does he have?
A pretty good amount. Dog. He's a pretty popular fucking trainer. He's that fool named some fool James Krause. He just retired a couple years ago. He was an actual fighter too, James Krause.
Oh fuck. Okay.
That betting shit is crazy, dog. Like that they in Vegas, they're not stupid either, dog. They know like they'll know when like a fishy bet. So that's why they did. That's what I'm saying. Like they'll flag a fishy bet right away. Like,
that was stupid. You should have put 50,000 down in one casino, 20,000 at another casino. Like, you know what I mean? You should have moved your bets around. You know.
Yep.
You know
that's the problem.
I still don't know that though.
Motherfuckers is dumb and they're lazy, bro, and they don't want to do it right. They're dumb and lazy and don't want to do it right, bro.
I think
they should not total 100,000, and you should only bet up a maximum of 5 casinos.
Yeah, I think Patrick ever had somebody go put a fucking big time fucking bet when there was like 5 minutes left. He's like, "Hey, say we gonna lose this game."
So okay, I mean,
I would have dropped 15 G's in 5 casinos, bro. That would have
right now.
I'd have been good.
Fucking Patrick Graham, son of a bitch.
Greed, man. I tell you, greed is a bitch.
Greed is a motherfucker, bro. That's what you said.
Hell yeah.
So if I have 10 grand on it, like say a fight or whatever, right? Say if I have 10 grand and I pick, say, fighter A to win and fighter B to lose, right? And I put money on both of them to win. I mean, obviously, I'm still going to win, right? Because the odds are actually going to outpay what I lost.
Automatically lost if you do that. If you bet both fighters to win, you automatically lost.
Yeah.
How's that?
You're not going to make no money.
How's that?
No, I mean, you're going to lose juice. You lose juice.
If you put like 6 grand on one and 4 grand on another, I mean, you're going to win something. If the guy that you put 6 grand on one, but if you put 5 grand or 5 grand on one, you ain't going to win shit.
Okay.
No, if you bet 5 and 5, I'm a real gambler. So if
that's what I'm asking, because I really don't gamble. Yeah.
If you bet 5 and 5, you're automatically losing 1,000. If you bet 5,000, you're automatically losing probably $1,000 because of juice. the way casinos don't lose money, right? They build these big guys, say, give us all free drinks, they give us free hotel rooms because they make so much money. So it all has to do with juice. The sports betting game used to be a lot better 20 years ago when they used to be 10-cent lines. Now Vegas and wherever have these crazy 40-cent lines and shit like that, which means when you bet whoever's favored, right? Say they're we'll just make it easy. Say they're a 2-to-1 favorite, -$2, right? Well, then the other one, they're not going to give you plus $2. They used to give you like plus 190. Now they're only going to give you like plus 160, which is like a 40-cent line, which means on the -$2 for every 200 you bet, you win 100, and on the plus for every 100 you bet, you win 160 plus your money back. So there's 40 cents in between that always gets lost. That's how the casino makes their money, right? So if you bet it even like that, then you're automatically losing money. If you bet it how he was saying, say you bet 5 on one and 2,500 on the other. Well, if the 5 wins, if they were 2-to-1, you're only getting the 2,500 back, so you just broke even. And if the 25 wins at plus $1.60, you're only gonna get 32 and what's that? About 36, but you're gonna lose the 5, so you're gonna lose
over there on top, right? I got you. Okay, all right, that's okay.
The 5 has to be on the underdog.
What if you put that 5 on a 3-game parlay?
Well, yeah, if you put it on a parlay, that's why I bet parlays. I bet pleasers.
You're gonna make money either way on a parlay.
Or money line parlays. Yeah, but then parlays you need all of them to hit. But why would you bet against yourself? That makes no sense.
Parlay is the only way you beat Vegas too. You know what I mean? That's the other thing people don't realize. Parlays are the only way that you can beat Vegas. You can't beat them with a single bet. You know what I mean? They don't lose anything. When you're the reason why is because they pay big on parlays. You know what I mean? Especially like a 5 game. You know what I mean? If you go with a 5, anything above a 5 game, you know what I mean? If you hit on that, bro, you're beating Vegas. You know what I mean? But your single bet, like go in, bet 1 game, you know what I mean? Say you bet 10 grand on 1 game, you know what I mean? Max, you probably win back what, 100,000 maybe at the max on a 10 grand bet.
No,
you know
well,
what I mean?
no, it depends what you're betting. Dirty nine on a 10 grand bet, you're gonna win back 9,000.
Well, like I said,
money line bet,
depending on what you're betting. You know what I mean? That's why I said a max of 10 grand, depending on what you bet. You know what I mean? Depending on the odds. Like you could bet quarter for quarter. You could have a $10,000 bet, but have quarter for quarter. You know what I mean? And they do parlays in a single game on a quarter per quarter. You know what I mean? You could bet the first quarter, win the first quarter, parlay that into the second for halftime, parlay that into the third, and parlay that into the fourth. That's
so many ways to get parlays.
You know what I mean? You have to parlay that whole game, quarter by quarter. You know what I mean? In order for you to actually win some real money from Vegas. That's what I was trying to get to, Thor. Like, it depends on the bets that you make.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, if you took 10 grand, bet it on the first quarter, and parlayed that into the second, and then that wins, and then you parlay that into the third, and that wins. You know what I mean? And then to the fourth, and you win that whole game.
Yeah.
100,000. You know what I mean? That's going to be your max pay.
And you get gambling advice. You see?
Right.
You win money here. You come to the
Thor. The thing I don't understand, did you bet Raiders too when you're there? You
know what? I swear to God, my brother, I try to say I'm never betting the Raiders again, but somehow, some way, I
haven't bet the Raiders. I haven't bet a Raider game in 9 years.
But tell me this.
Hey, it's just like that.
Tell me this, bro.
Why come out? Keep pulling me back in.
Why is the over and under on Raider games always over 50 when we know that they're never even getting 25 points? That just shows me right there that
I don't know the last time I saw it over 50, to be honest. I can tell you the lines right now. I was just putting in a pleaser earlier in case I forget tomorrow. I wanted to start something with the Thursday game.
Well, what is it right now?
Hold on, let me pull my app up.
Yeah, they're crazy.
You can hit a 5-game parlay if you really in tune with what's going on in sports and football or whatever. You know what I mean? You could hit parlays all day long, but that's the only way you can beat Vegas is to win parlays. You cannot bet a single game like 10,000 on this game. Boom, boom. No, that's not you're not gonna make nothing.
Especially when you hit a parlay.
The over under in the Raider game right now is 44 and a hook. Gravy.
Okay.
See,
And then it's 1.5, right? Half or 2.
What's that?
The line.
The Raiders are +1 right now.
1.5, right?
So if I drop 5 on this Patriots just per se, because it's in the negative, right? If I drop 5 on the Patriots right now, what would I come out with? Just to win straight up over top.
Straight up win. You're gonna give up the juice because they're minus $1.20 money line. So if you bet a team just to win with no points involved, that's called money line.
Money line, yeah.
So they're the favorite.
That would be what?
So they're the favorite. So they're minus $1.20. So if you bet 500 for every 120, you win 100. So 360, 480. So you'd win 400 with 20 left over. You'd win like $418 if you bet 500.
Okay, now if you bet the Raiders,
but you get your 500
back too.
Well, yeah, you get your money back. Yeah. So the Raiders right now are even money. So if you bet 500, you win 500. So you get $1,000. They're even money.
Oh, so okay, gotcha. All right.
Okay.
But the Raiders never cover. Even though they win, they never cover.
Oh, no, if you hit a parlay,
it's always 44, 45.
No, the Raiders done hit a couple. The Raiders done hit a couple times this year. I've hit with them a couple times this year, but not many. I had a couple good weeks recently. So, but actually, I think with those tickets, I didn't have them on those tickets. I have the last my last 3 weeks been really good, but
I remember one time I can fucking the parlay, dog. I picked all kinds of crazy shit too. Like you picked say this was gonna have over 100 yards, but you could add yards, so you can make the odds even like higher. Say you thought it was gonna get a 150, so instead say it's always like at a base. You know what I mean? Say this was gonna get 80. So it's always like 6 catch 80 something yards or something. But if you could add to it, and then if those hit, but if you add to it and then those hit, that's when fucking shit.
So what you're talking about there, Gabe, is that's what I bet one or two of those every week, but with just teams only. Those are called pleasers. Pleasers are really hard to hit, right? I just put one in but when I got home real quick, in case I forgot. I took the bitch ass Niners, the Ravens, the Lions, and the Titans on it. And for $15, 14 pleasers worth $1,200 for $15. So pleasers are really hard to hit.
All underdog bets.
What's that?
Were those all underdog bets?
What'd you say? You keep breaking up, bro.
Were they all underdog bets?
Were those all underdog bets?
Underdog?
I think the 49ers.
Yeah, sometimes.
I think Seattle's ahead on that one. Detroit is.
Some of them could be underdog, but if we're on a parlay like that or like something like when like that, you can take like it helps when you take like a couple like more underdogs, like the money increases way more, but like
only if you bet a money line. Only if you bet a money line.
You gotta put in some for sure ones that you think you're gonna go, so that way it makes your odds.
Hey, Gabe. Me and my boy Q, we're gamblers, right? And this is one of our favorite sayings. I think Q made this shit up one time. He said, "This is gambling. This ain't no for show thing."
Yeah,
hey,
for sure.
There ain't no for show ones in gambling, bro. There ain't no for show ones in gambling, bro. I hit what I hit yesterday. I don't even know how. Oh, I had fucking Boston and over in basketball last night. Motherfucking Boston down 13. You're probably a Laker fan, so that one might have hurt you. But
hell no, I'm not no Lakers fan.
13 with like 4 minutes to go, and they were favored by.
And they were down so by like 16 at the half, and then they come back, go up 14, and then they fucking just shit the fucking bed.
Yep, that shit was crazy. I was like, "Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead." Oh well, whatever. I went
like the beam, like the beam, like the beam.
Gravy.
Like the beam.
Gravy.
Yo.
It's all right, now. We're gonna get it together. Fuck that shit. Nah, but hey, I can't. It's fucked up that in the ballot it didn't pass, dog. Fucking to have the online betting this last year, it didn't fucking pass.
It didn't pass. I was shocked at that too, man.
Reals, bro. I was just like, are you fucking serious? We come to that, like, really? Y'all don't want to fucking help that. And supposedly some of that money was even gonna go to like the tax money from that shit was gonna go to like building like fucking like shit for schools and shit like that. So it's just like, what the fuck, man? Why did they didn't pass? I was like, I guess they just fucking don't like gambling that much over here.
Right.
I was waiting for that shit to
You
pass.
do. I think you're gonna hit that one with you took Cleveland, right, or Baltimore? Because I know Watson's gonna get busy against Baltimore. I think this week.
No, I didn't bet that game. I don't think.
Hey, Gabe, I'm gonna dip out, bro. I'm fucking high as hell. I'm tired too.
It's just a little bit more. I'm gonna fucking be here.
Hey, Thor, Gravy, I'll holler at you tomorrow, bro. Twan, I'll holler at you quick tomorrow too, bro.
Sure.
Dirty. All right, bro.
Don't holler at me tomorrow then. Nah, you want to holler at everybody else. You want to holler at me?
I already hollered at you today, bro. You already know I'm gonna holler at you tomorrow.
Bro, that's cool, man. Nah, it's all right. Don't holler at me, nigga.
Nah, because you weren't talking to me. You weren't talking to me this whole time, bro. I see how you is.
Hey, was I talking?
Hey, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you.
Call me.
Call me.
Calling me now.
I'm fucking with you, bro. I was fucking with
your
you.
future call.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to
Just
say
make sure
something.
you call me first, bro. Just
There
call
you
me
go.
first, bro. Because I feel better. You hurt my feelings. You don't call me first.
Hey, Dirty.
Hey, man, you live around the corner, man. Knock that shit off. You live around the corner. You can see it all
Hey,
the time, bro.
hey, you should have a fucking segment.
Nah, I don't live around that hood.
Fucking
Hey, Dirty. You coming to fuck with me and Q Monday night, bro? We still waiting for you to come fuck with us Monday night, my brother.
Wifey be at work.
What's
right.
that?
Hey, good night, fellas.
I be on daddy duty.
Oh.
Like I saw y'all the other night, right? Like, and I hit you, but your message came in like an hour and 20 minutes into your show already.
No, shit.
You know what I mean? So then I saw it and I was like, well, shit, I just finished like daddy duty, and then I was getting ready to come through, but then y'all was on the way out, and I was like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you my number, fucking, so that way you can hit me before the show, so that way I can, you know what I mean?
What's that?
Because no, I'm gonna give you my number, fucking, you know, fucking side, so that way you can fucking hit me up, so that way, because I think you sent me the link too, but it was it came in like later, like the same thing, like it came in a little later, and I was just like, fuck, I fucking missed the show and shit, pretty much. I missed the whole show when I already clicked on the link. It was like it already had said that you had posted it like fucking, you know, an hour before. I was like, what the fuck?
No.
So that's why I was like, I'm gonna send you my number though, so that way you can hit me up for two. You know what I mean?
Where was this? Where was this?
On Monday.
When did he send it to you, Gabe? Because Thor sent me a message and he said, "Hey Gabe, do this." I think he sent it to me, but I don't know if he sent. I don't know if he sent spelled my name wrong or something, but it said Gabe on it. So you probably sent it to me, Thor.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was like, fuck. All right, so that's why, I'm gonna send you my number so that way.
Hey, I was running in late too, so I was running in late the last Monday, and I was trying to get shit out, and I probably fucked up.
No, you're good. You're good. Fucking that. Yeah, no, for sure. That way, fucking next time I'll pull up too for whatever, though. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah. No, I know. Wifey worked this Monday. I know she works this Monday for sure, but I'll try. I won't guarantee, but I'll. If I do, it'll be like an hour into the show. You know what I mean? You know, about 10 o'clock.
Well, I'll be in Vegas on Sunday.
Oh, you'll be out here. Nice. What day you get out here, bro?
We're driving out there Sunday morning, like 5 in the morning, because they fucking changed the fucking time on us, dog.
Yeah, that's just yeah.
They fucking
Oh, you thought it was gonna be at night?
It was supposed to be a Sunday night, so we were gonna, go like around, 10 in the morning, good time.
Can anybody tell me why the Kansas City game is scheduled for 10 a.m.?
It is.
Where they playing at?
In Allegiant Stadium.
They have to change that shit. They'll change that shit because
it's scheduled for 10 o'clock.
Because that show will be like that show will be what?
Right. They won't. They just put that somewhere wrong. That can't be right.
Yeah,
they're moving us around like shit everywhere.
Bro, what does that say? Tell me what that says.
No, I believe you, but it's just they'll fix that shit, bro. That
yeah,
shit can't be right.
Because right here it says my nephew put right there to be announced too. It said because so they could like if the Raiders win 3 in a row, dog, they could change that shit to that last Sunday night game. You know what I mean?
Right. Because mine on here says to be determined, bro.
Okay. Mine has 10 a.m. next to it, and I'm like, nigga, what the fuck?
Yeah. Actually, on ESPN right here, every single game is to be determined on that last week.
Yeah, so we leaving here at 5 in the morning though on Sunday, so that way we can get out there for like because I guess the gates open at
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. So we gonna be there. We should be there by 9 o'clock. 9:30. You know what I mean? And we gonna be in J-Law too.
Yeah. I'll be out there. I'll probably be there closer to 10 because my homeboy JoJo is coming in for his birthday. And I got him a room at Caesars starting on Sunday. But we're gonna try to go down there first so I can put his name on the room and shit. Because it'll be too early, and then shoot down there. So when after the game, he can just go get the key, and I don't have to go back.
Yeah.
So I'll probably be.
Yeah, Thor got it like that.
9:30, 9:45 ish.
Shit, Thor be in the casinos. You know he got rooms.
Yeah,
Thor be in the casino. He a member. What's your game?
Siegel over there. He Thor Siegel shit.
What's your game of choice?
I'm gonna be up in LA. I'm gonna be up in LA Saturday game.
What?
I'm gonna be at SoFi.
Play a little Texas. You know what I mean? What? Hold them in craps. That's the only thing. That's the only
craps.
thing
I love craps, bro. I love
craps. And craps. That's all I play in Vegas. I don't play anything else. I may hit slots every now and then.
I don't really fucking play shit. I'll play blackjack. I'll hit blackjack the other day.
I hate blackjack.
In Laughlin the other day, I hit a pretty good amount. I hit like 800, a good 800 on the $10 table, dog. Just fucking double.
Catch me on that roulette table. You catch me on the roulette table, Thor. Over there.
Hey, roulette be hella fun though, bro. Roulette be hella. When you hit numbers, that should be hella fun. Bro.
I only play blackjack when I'm with
numbers. When you hit numbers, shit.
I only play blackjack when I'm like 6 people deep. You know what I mean? Like if you're in a crew of 6, it's the only time I'll sit and play blackjack. I don't like playing with other people.
Oh yeah. No,
I don't like playing.
Usually, like when we sat down in Laughlin, it was like we literally took over almost the whole table.
Yeah, that's how I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? Like when we sit down, we sit down and take over the whole table. You know what I mean? So I don't because some people just they fuck everything up. Yeah, they fuck everything up. It's like, bro, why'd you take a hit, bro? Like, leave that alone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Like, yeah, because the whole family there, but it was one chair open, but they saw how the whole because the whole pretty much table was like winning that night. Hot that night. I was betting a little bit more, so I was winning a little bit more. Everybody else was a little bit more scared. I was like, fuck that. I kept doubling. Every time I would win, I'll just leave that shit in there, maybe take one chip off, but I'll double it. You know what I mean? And just put the chip away and chip away and chip away, but it kept fucking stacking, dog. But that one person because every time that fucking chair was open, somebody would come by though. Somebody would come like sit down quick. Like there was like a little group behind us too, like waiting for any chair to open, but none of the family was leaving, so it was just they were just sitting at that one chair. When somebody would leave, they would sit there. And they would win.
Hell yeah.
Hey, change that dealer quick.
You know, the only other way to play blackjack dirty is you go to the machines, right? The blackjack machines at the bar, and you just put like a 20 in, and you just bet $1 a hand, and you just stay even, so you get free fucking
free beer all the whole night,
and and you can sit there and just play $1 a hand with $20 for like fucking hours, and just keep giving the bartender a couple dollars, and they love you. And that's
that night was cool though. The whole night the waitresses kept coming over, fucking just like asking everybody if they wanted drinks, and they'll bring the drinks. Shit, quick. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Laughlin though. That show was at Laughlin.
Hey, Laughlin is cool. I only been there once, man. It was cool because they got Harrah's Laughlin. They be sending me because they're a Caesar's property. So at Caesar's every day, right? I get 4 premium drinks every day, every single day. I can walk in. I get 4.
Like that.
But at Laughlin, I can go to the bar, and every 20 minutes I can get 2 drinks. Like me and my wife went. I just asked the guy who was like, "Yeah, just show me." Every 20 minutes I can get 2 drinks. We were like, "What can we get?" He was like, "Whatever we got." I was like, "Oh shit!" Every 20 minutes. Ooh, that's a dangerous place for me, bro.
That's a dangerous. Hey, for real though, you get fucking faded out there,
bro. I was loaded, bro. I was fucking stumbling back to my room, and fucking had like I double fisted. I dropped a fucking beer, shattered everywhere. I was fucked up, bro.
Nah, we were at the fucking lake too. Like first, like we would spend the whole day at the lake and then go, to the fucking the casino after. So it's like the lake gets you kind of tired of, but fuck, we'll still wait till fucking late as fuck. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, you can find me at Wheel of Fortune.
You like those games? You like those games?
Wheel of Fortune.
Fortune.
Twan, a slut guy. Twan, a slut guy.
Thorby, he's like Thorby lit. He's like 2 drinks every 20 minutes. Shit,
bro. Lit, bro. Fuck.
Gay.
With mine.
Oh, Dirty too. I'm gonna be down there at SoFi Saturday.
What games on Saturday? There's games on Saturday. What games?
Fresno State, Washington State.
Oh fuck! They're gonna get fucking Fresno fucking State fucking
LA,
people
the LA
on Saturday.
They call it the LA Bowl, some shit like that.
Jimmy Kimmel something. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, bro.
It's something like that, bro. It's like the LA Bowl, like bro.
Who's playing?
Yeah, it's
Washington State president.
Who they play?
Washington State.
Oh, they're gonna lose. They're playing the Pac-12 team now. That's the kryptonite. Yep, that's their kryptonite. They're playing the Pac-12 team.
We're gonna blow about that. Ever since we lost to USC, we went on an 8-game winning streak. After that,
they didn't play nobody else in the Pac-12.
This the hold up.
Jimmy Kimmel LA Bowl. That's what it's
Jimmy
called.
Kimmel got his own bowl game, bro.
I guess so. You motherfucker got money.
Wait a minute, y'all playing for a TV show. Oh wow, y'all playing for a straight TV show.
Hey, Jimmy Kimmel's making moves, man. He got a TV show. He got a club in Vegas, a comedy club in Vegas. You know what I'm saying?
He's had a Walk of Fame.
Motherfucker got a bowl game, dog. You guys are in the first annual Kimmel Bowl,
bro. The Kimmel Bowl, bro. The Jimmy Kimmel Bowl, bro.
Stop! You ain't even gonna win it. You fucking kryptonite.
You want to bet? It's bet.
All right.
Hey, that's some baller. That's some baller ass shit, bro. That's baller. That's motherfucking gangster, man.
I'll put a dub on that shit. I'll put a dub on that motherfucker.
You put a dub on it.
Hey, look, I hope they broadcast this game in a different style. I hope Jimmy Kimmel brings some new shit to the way he broadcasts his bowl game, man. That should be awesome.
Hell yeah!
Hey, he's making moves. People sleep on Jimmy Kimmel, man.
He's making moves. He's making moves down there. 12:30. It starts at 12:30 over there.
Damn, 12:30, dog. They even put it that early so nobody will watch it.
Man, I hope I blow up and have my own bowl game, bro. That'd be sick. Dirty bowl.
She laughing about.
Dirty bowl.
Needs come play at the Dirty Bowl. That'd be my bowl.
The first one and only annual bowl. We just won it one time. That was it. Because next year it's gonna be over with.
Yeah,
Fresno State won it.
There's only gonna be one Jimmy Kimmel Bowl, dog.
Yeah.
I now literally want 100 million subscribers so I can get my own bowl game, bro. The Dirty Bowl.
My own bowl game.
I want to get the Dirty Bowl.
Hey, fucking France over Argentina.
You have to do a 1 month live for that. I'm just saying, I'll be up there. Where's it at? Inglewood? I don't know how far you guys live from there, but I would love to meet you if you're there.
That's pretty far for me. It's closer for 30, but that's pretty far for fucking me. That's
man. Well, we ain't that far apart, man. We ain't that far apart. Yeah, it's a little closer for me. It's about 20. It's about 27 minutes closer.
I'll be up there.
Hey, 27 minutes.
It's about 27 minutes. Closer.
For me, it's like an hour and 20.
Like an hour from you, 2 hours.
From here to there, it's probably like an hour and a half. Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, it's like an hour and a half. For me, it's like an hour. Not even an hour. I've done it in less.
It's just when it depends on what time of day.
Yeah, it depends on what time of day. You know what I mean? What's going on out there? But I've done it in 30. I've done it in 10.
By the airport.
You know what I mean? But that was on my bike. 15. You know what I mean? Like, so it all depends. It just depends on what time of day, depending on what time of night. You know what I mean? Depending on what's going on out there. Like once the LA, see, and that's the crazy thing. LA freeways, when they do open up, that's when they become a death trap. It ain't when it's bumper to bumper. It's when they open up. Once the LA freeways open up, that's when it becomes a death trap.
I don't know how to fucking drive, dog. That's why.
Yeah, I'm going with my brother, my compa, and like 4 other dudes. 3 of them are from down there, so
hey, you guys
they
are
know where to go.
All Fresno State fans? You guys are all coming Fresno State?
Yeah, we're gonna go up there and rep.
That's gonna be a long ride home.
We're gonna stay the night Friday night. That's what I'm telling you. Because we're going up there Friday night after I get off work.
Oh, so you guys get to like, you know, sleep it off. You know what I mean? Sleep it off.
No, I have arrangements Sunday, so we're coming back right after the game.
Oh, see, it is gonna be a long ride.
The game ends up at probably 4 or 5. We'll have all our shit in the car and stuff too. We'll head back this Sunday.
I don't want it sponsored by Arco. I want it sponsored by YouTube. YouTube's Dirty Bowl. That's what that's what it's gonna be called.
That'll be a good one, dog.
YouTube's Dirty Bowl.
Dirty Bowl, yeah.
You should ask Josh McDaniels to coach one of the teams.
And you know what? It ain't. You know what? It would be. Look, it'd be the perfect high school bowl too. It would be a high school bowl. You know what I mean? When you bring the best in from the East Coast, you bring the best in from the West Coast. The ones that are unsigned. You know what I mean? The ones that haven't committed anywhere, that ain't getting the letters. You know what I mean? You bring them in. You know what I mean? You let them play. You bring in a couple of college scouts. You sell some tickets to the people. You know what I mean? Boom. There you have it. You get some of these kids looked at, even, you know, from Division I, you know what I mean, all the way down to JCs. You bring in the scouts, and these kids, deserve a little light. Like you got all the top recruits, but now you're looking for other players, but you don't really have them. Here you go. You get to see them for like bring them in on like Tuesday, play the game on Saturday, so that way you get to spend Tuesday to, you know what I mean, all get to see them and work them out and things of that. Man, that'd be dope.
They've been saying that dirty. They've been saying that dirty to have it like smack in the middle of Cali. And then they said they were going to have it over here at Bulldog Stadium. They've been wanting to do that for a long time. But the CIF won't let them do it. It's either north or south.
That's fucking
well, see, that's the thing.
That'll be good to see that.
If look, what you do is you do it, you know what I mean? You do this like after football season is over. You know what I mean? You wait till football season is over. You know what I mean? And you wait till the second semester and you play that game in the second semester. Like you gotta wait for all these colleges to get their shit in order. You know what I mean? The commits, you know what I mean? Once they got their commits and now other schools are searching for different players, then that's when you hold the game. You know what I mean? So right before players gotta you hold it like I say you hold it a month before players gotta report in college. You know what I mean? Yeah. At least a month or two right before players got to report for football in college. You know what I mean? That way you get to see what you got. You can add to your boom. Yeah. That would be dope.
For sure.
XFL is going to be pretty dope this year. I know that.
Hey, Dirty, Twan, Gravy, and Gabe, my brothers, man. I got to get up out of here. Much love, and I'll holler at y'all later, man. Monday, bro, I'm gonna hit y'all up and see what's up too, for sure.
Leave my number for sure. Hell yeah. No.
All right, y'all. Peace.
I'll hit you on Sunday. But yeah,
damn, Gabe's second in fantasy, bro. Gabe's second, got a second in fantasy, bro. Number 2 seed.
I got a buy. Not in 33. Nah, but even in my nephew's league, with this one right here, I'm in second in that league too. And that league is a good fucking $125 buy-in league, dog. So that one's a good little payday. You know what I mean? So that's the one I want to win, dog. That's the one I like. Oh,
Dirty gave up on this one. I know you gave up on this one a long time ago.
Oh fuck, dog.
Dirty, you're in the consolation round. You playing Tory. You got Tory in the consolation round.
And I don't care about that one, man. I gave up on that one weeks ago, bro.
I'm in 5 leagues, dog, and I'm in fucking playoffs in 4 of them. And Dirty's league is the only one I didn't make it. I fucking sucked in that league. I got 2 wins, I think. 2 wins. 2 or 3. I don't know what, but 2.
Man, I'm playing Captain Point right now.
You're in playoffs in that league. Who's in playoffs in your league?
Me, Captain Point, K, NorCal Jesse, Gridiron Gang, and Castro. That's who.
Yeah, so fucking Pharaoh, SC, me, or fucking
SC didn't even make constellation round, bro.
JT either.
JT got a consolation. He first in consolation. Okay. No, Eric did get Eric's in the consolation. Prince of the Nation.
I didn't get to the consolation.
Pharaoh and Shadow. Shadow made the consolation. Yeah.
No, I did it.
No, you and Loon are out.
Yeah, but that league, I'm stacked in my nephew's league. That league, I have a good team. It's just that you never know when these motherfuckers, dog. So I'm like, I'm not even counting on nothing. I just want to win, dog. Hopefully I can have a good week. Hopefully these players have a good week. Cause last week I had a fucking shitty ass week. Good thing I didn't play nobody last week. I had like a little bye last week.
Man, so I can't have nobody miss, bro. I can't have nobody miss a game, bro. Like literally, like I can't have nobody sit out.
I'm iffy right now with one of my guys too, because he needs to like last week I didn't know he wasn't gonna even play. They pulled him out in warm-ups, fucking T. Higgins.
Oh yeah.
Warm-ups, they fucking pulled him out, so I didn't even have time to fucking bench him or anything. If they do that this week in playoffs, that's fucked up, dog. Like, you know what I mean?
Hey, you better watch out. You better watch out for Mahomes too, because you got Mahomes too. They're gonna sit his ass down probably in the last 2 games.
No, but if as long as it's not, if I don't think they'll sit him the last 2 games. Maybe the last game they'll sit him, and last game, the second to the last game is the championship. So the last game I don't have to even worry about. So because playoffs always ends one game before the season ends because of that reason, because they know a lot of teams sit their guys maybe in the last week. So a lot of playoff rounds end 1 week before that.
I think Kansas City will be having sold up by this week, the division.
So they lost to Buffalo. So
yeah,
Buffalo
I know,
has that tiebreaker against them.
He might play with us when they play us. You know he's gonna play when they play us.
Though hopefully they do have it sold up by then, and we go 3 in a row. If we go 3 in a row and they have it sold up by then, that'll be great, dog.
That's your championship, isn't it? That's a championship, isn't it? Or is it the week before?
No, that'll be the week. That'll be the last week of the year. We play Kansas City the last week of the year, so that's why I won't even have to worry about them playing the Raiders again. You know what I mean? I only have to worry about Mahomes playing the Raiders once this year in my fantasy league, because they play on the last game of the season. Because most or all fantasy leagues end 1 week prior to the end of the season.
Man, I can't even remember how many trades I sent you trying to get T. Higgins. Dude. At least, what, 10, 20?
Yeah.
Every week I was trying to get T. Higgins from games.
That's what balls for me, man.
No.
Balling for me, man. Him. I think I had fucking him. I had McCaffrey. And then I traded for fucking Mahomes. Remember I traded for Mahomes because
he went down and you got top beats, huh? You got top beats for
I fucking got Phil. Phil had Mahomes because Phil had somebody else and he needed somebody because one of his guys had just went on IR. I said, fuck it. I need a quarterback right now. And I gave him somebody good. I don't remember who, but he gave me Mahomes. So I was like, fuck yeah.
We had Tua. You had Tua too.
Yeah, the good thing is I kept that fool from away everybody too. But yeah,
Tua. Yeah. They're helping us out too, Miami.
They need to help us out because they have the fucking Patriots still, and watch. I don't know. Let me see if I can do this again. We'll do this one more time since you guys are on the screen. Watch.
And Tua got Buffalo this week.
Like I did it earlier. Look, week 15, right? Look, this is what I have: the winners and the losers right here. The winners are like the highlighted ones. So right here we have San Francisco winning, Minnesota, Baltimore, Miami right here. I just had Miami right there. It doesn't even matter who, pretty much. That doesn't like matter to us. I just pick them just because. But the ones that matter to us are like right here, right? This one right here. So I had the Titans beating the Chargers, right? Us beating the Patriots, and then for right now, I think the Lions could beat the fucking Jets. The way the Lions are playing, I think the Lions could beat the Jets. They're the 3 ones that are most important, and this one too, actually, this week. Because if Dallas beats Jacksonville, that actually sets them down because they're like the same record, so that will be good. Week 16, I have the Jets winning, even though I just had them the winning just because, right? So and then the other games, okay, we beat the Steelers, and then the Chargers over here. The Chargers beat the Colts. What other games that matter to us? Oh, the Patriots. The Patriots have to play the Bengals. You know what I mean? So that's a good chance for the Bengals to beat the Patriots. And then okay, so
Patriots. I don't know if they'll beat the Bengals, dude.
That's what I mean. So if we beat them, that's why I think the Bengals are gonna probably. I mean, the Patriots have such a hard schedule that I don't think they could hang to the rest of the season. If we could beat them, especially we could beat them. So that eliminates probably them. And then you got the Jets, who The Jets, week 15, have to play the Lions. I think they could lose to them. And then I think, okay, the Jets will say the Jets beat the Jaguars. Fuck it. Say the Jets beat the fucking Seattle. Fuck it. But who else do we need? Okay, this is the important one right here. We need, say the Chargers lose to the Titans. In these last 3 weeks, the most important one I think is the Chargers, because we need the Chargers to lose either to the, in the last 3 weeks, we need the Chargers to either lose to the Colts, the Rams, or the Broncos. So in those last 3 weeks, if they lose to the Titans,
hey, look,
so
y'all act like the Broncos didn't just give the Chiefs a good game.
No, exactly. That's what I mean. I think that, and I think the Chargers could lose to the Rams, like say in that same building, because they play in the same building. You know what I mean? So you know the Rams are gonna want to lose in the same building.
It's their stadium. It's their stadium. You know what I mean? It's the Rams stadium.
That's one game I think they might slip up, dog, and I think the Rams could probably get them. So say that for some miracle happens, right? But the Jets do win. Week 18, dog. The Jets have to play the fucking Dolphins. And the Dolphins are playing for a fucking 3rd seed or a fucking 6th seed. So they're going to be playing their ass off. They're going to want to win. I think they lose. So the Jets losing right there, because the Jets winning right there, look at what happens right there. The Jets win. The Jets are in the playoffs.
You can't see any of that.
So if Miami wins, we're in. Right?
What are you looking at, Gabe?
Yeah, what are you looking at?
This right here? Oh, you can't see this right here?
I don't see it.
Yeah, you didn't share it with us. You didn't share it with us.
Welcome to the Smokeout Hour.
Well,
damn, this whole fucking.
Because I was thinking, what are you talking about?
I'm like, what are you talking about? Like,
where are the games
I
at?
keep hearing you say, if you look right here, and I'm like, oh, well, right where?
You can see that now, right? You can see it now?
Yeah.
Okay, watch. Look, this is week 17 right here, right? So we look. So the Jets win, they're the 7th seed, right? But if they lose to the Miami, they're look at what happens with the 7th seed, right? So over here, we're gonna go back to week 17. That's what happens with the game. That's why we need the Chargers to lose to either one of these teams, because if the Chargers win, they're the fucking 7th seed. So we need.
If we win out. This is if we win out, right?
This is all if we win out. Exactly. This is all if we win out. I'm just saying. I'm talking about other people's schedule, like because we do need help, and I'm just talking about the help because the Jets, I think they're playing a schedule that I think they're gonna play themselves out of it. The Patriots, they're playing a schedule that I think they're gonna play themselves out of it. The ones that if we win out, the one that we gotta be worried about is the Chargers. The week that I think that they might lose for sure, I think they might lose this week. I don't know why. I think they're not going to be able to stop Tennessee's. I think Henry's going to run all over them, and I think Tennessee gets them this week. But in the last 3 weeks is tough, dog, because they play the Colts, Rams, Broncos.
I think they lose to the Colts.
I think they okay. So either one. Say they lose to the Colts or they lose to the. I have them losing right here to the Rams. But if they lose,
so they got the 2 away games, legitimate away games, except for in SoFi. The Rams is.
That's a whole game for the Rams because there's more Rams fans in LA for damn sure.
Same stadium though.
Yeah.
And both of those other games are away. The Colts game and the other one are away.
The Colts and the Broncos games are away.
That's
cold weather. It is cold. It is gonna be cold weather for the Broncos, and that is gonna be probably the last game of the season. Who knows? They might fucking give them a game. So I don't see the Chargers like outright winning any of those games, but I think I have them losing safe to the Rams. So if we win out and they
I got losing all of those games.
It's shit for real. And that's why if they win out and they fucking and if we win out and that happens, that's the most important one, I think, because I think the other 2 teams are gonna play themselves out with just the teams that they're playing.
I think the Seahawks beat the Jets.
Okay, what if the Jets? What if the Jets lose to Detroit and Seattle,
No, the
And the
Jets.
other game before that.
Jets gotta lose because look at the Jets. I have them losing to the Lions, and the most. I have them losing to the most. Like the most probably the most the ones that they're gonna most likely to lose to. So I think they're gonna lose to the Lions call because the Lions are playing real good right now. And I have them.
Okay, what if the Jets don't win a game from now on? What seed will be the 7th?
Who, us?
You know how you did to the Chargers? Yeah, you know how you did. We
we'll
win
never
now.
get
You
higher
know,
than 7.
What the
We'll
Jets
never get higher than the last.
I only have them losing 2 games right here, and the Jets are out of the playoffs.
and we jump in, or who jumps in?
Jets,
the Chargers.
It's us. Because if the Jets lose 2 games, and because we own every tiebreaker against every team. So because right here, like if I scroll up, you have us being 9-8, the Chargers being 9-8, and the Jets being 9-8, and we still are the 7th seed because we own the tiebreaker against all of those teams. So that's why I'm saying, like, as long as we even got the tiebreaker, we if we win out, that's the most likely scenario. Like, we have to win out, but I think the most important is the Chargers. They need to lose 2 games, but I think they lose 2 games, dog. It's us. I think it's just us taking care of business.
Well, let's hope they know that. They do.
For real, dog. I just fucking I like fucking doing that shit because I know, like, that just, I don't know, that gives me even more hope because it's just because it's
right here. What you got right here? What is that? What did you look at?
That's the playoff machine.
What's it called?
Playoff machine.
Okay.
And you could go game by game. It's like you could basically go to every game and do the outcome of every game.
Well, let's do this. Scroll up for me.
Okay, hold on. Let me go to the screen. Uh-huh.
All right, now let's go to week 15. I want to see something. Let's go to week 15. And you got the Jets losing to the Lions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I got Buffalo beating Miami, so switch that for me. I want to see something.
I want to see the seeds. Okay, you got that.
Oh.
You got the Jets. Wait. You said the Buffalo beating Miami, right?
I got Buffalo beating Miami. So, let me also get the Bucks beating the Bengals. All right, let's go to week 16. Week 16, let me get the Jags beating the Jets. Let me get Seattle beating Kansas City.
What is that?
Next to between the Browns and the Giants. Yeah. And let me get the Patriots beating the Bengals.
Ooh, that one.
And let me get the Colts beating the Chargers.
Colts beating the Chargers.
All right, let's go to week 17. Week 17, let me get New England beating Miami.
Oh, we can't have that happen.
I know, but let me get New England beating Miami.
They jump in, look at.
Yeah, I know. Let me get Seattle beating the Jets. Let me get the Bills beating the Bengals.
Bills beating the Bengals.
Last game, bottom row.
Last game.
Yeah, I picked them on Buffalo right here, right? You picked Buffalo?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you picked New England.
Yeah, flip that Miami, New England. All right. Let's go to week 18.
We were in, and then you kicked us out.
No, we're in right there.
We're not in.
Let me get Buffalo beating New England.
What is that?
Second game, top
Oh,
row.
yeah. Buffalo beating New England. Okay, yeah.
Let me get the Ravens beating the Bank. No, leave that there. Let me get the Jets beating Miami.
The Jets beating Miami.
Let me get the Broncos beating the Chargers.
Oh. You would need like.
Yeah, I like that scenario. I feel
we
like
can't
that's
do no better.
The only way we play a different team, I think, is if these two teams end up tied, Kansas City and Cincinnati. I mean, yeah, Kansas City and Cincinnati. We would play Cincinnati instead of Kansas City if they end up tied, because Cincinnati has the tiebreaker for the head-to-head.
I think that's more likely what's going to happen. I feel like that's what you may see in the playoffs.
And after that, we got Buffalo.
Week 1. I think we'll end up playing Kansas City week 1 if we win out like that.
Tough road.
Yeah, if we win out,
if that's how the rest of the season plays out, you know what I mean, we'd end up playing Kansas City. Because I don't think Cincinnati's going to be number 1. I think it's either Buffalo or Kansas City get the number 1 seed.
Okay. Right there, Buffalo. Right there, the way you have it, Buffalo. The way
I don't know about that Denver. I don't know about that Denver Kansas City game though, Dirty. That Denver Kansas City game might be.
What do you mean Denver Kansas City?
Even if you switch it around, we still would be 7th seed, right? Even though you switch it around, we still would be the 7th seed.
Go back to week 17.
Oh yeah, either one right there. That's still
week 17. Week 17.
Oh,
he's talking about week 17. Yeah, flip that to Denver. I picked Kansas City. So you want to say Denver wins that? What happens if Denver wins that?
Denver.
Did I say Denver?
Yeah.
Let's see let's click on Denver for us.
Well, it still wouldn't matter because it's 11. Because Kansas City would still have more than all the other people. They would still have. Oh no, wait, Baltimore, baby. Oh yeah, we play Baltimore.
Yeah, you end up playing
That's
Baltimore.
A better game right there.
Way better game.
Way better game. I'll take that.
And Kansas City don't even need to lose to them. They can lose. Oh no, wait. The week 15. What do they play week 15? Oh no, they're not gonna lose to Texans. I think maybe Denver. Denver already gave them a good game.
They gave them a good game.
So Denver beats Kansas City. Denver beats Kansas City. This is what we got right here.
Yep.
But that would make a tougher game on week 17 for us too. Because if they go 12-5 and say over here, let's say week 16, you got Baltimore. I think wins that game too.
Go to week 18 and give us a loss to Kansas City. Let's just see what happens. Go to week 18 and pick Kansas City.
Yeah, we still make the playoffs.
We still make the playoffs.
What if Baltimore loses, dude?
So for me, it really don't even matter if they play their guys and we lose, or we play their guys and we lose. If they play their guys and we lose,
yeah, the other outcomes have to happen though. The ones that you picked.
Everything else would have to happen. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, if everything else happens the way I think it is, and we lose the Kansas City game, we still make the playoffs.
8-9. Fuck, that's crazy. See, I didn't even make that scenario, and I didn't even know that shit. So, even at 8-9, we can make the playoffs. That's crazy.
If the rest of the season goes that way,
the best chance, of course, is winning out. I think that's the best chance, and I think if we win out, we kind of for sure get in. I'm not gonna I don't want to say 100%, but I think like a 80% chance if we win out, we get in.
Well, what it sounds like is that we need Chargers to lose. That's what it sounds like to me.
That's the most important. Yeah. That's the most important because I think the other two teams that are in front of us that are gonna play
Chargers
them
and the Jets.
out.
Chargers and the Jets have to.
The Patriots and the Jets. I think they play tough schedules. They have to play Buffalo and Miami, and you know what I mean. They both have to play some good fucking teams. But the Chargers have a tough game this week against the Titans, and then they have three teams that we just need them to lose one game if we win out, which is either to the Colts. The second to the last week was forgot who else. The Colts. I know the Broncos the last week, and another team that's not that good either. No. So it's like we need them. We need them to lose one of those three games. I think they lose this week for sure to fucking KC because Derrick Henry's gonna run all over them. But hey, it is the fucking NFL, and you never know in this motherfucker. But
you never know, man.
Gotta take care of business. That's the most important. Fucking
we say that we just to get our team to say that, feel that, put on the field.
For real.
It can literally go two ways, man. Like
you ain't lying, Chuck. The rest of the season goes the way Dirty put right now, and we make it at 8-9 to the playoffs. Fuck, dog.
Hey, look, all I'm saying is hypothetically.
No, of course. I'm just saying if we make it like that, and the people are fucking, people's heads are gonna be blowing off, dog. It's just gonna be like, what the fuck? Let's do the fucking playoff.
Hypothetically speaking, if something like that was the
once you get in, there's a different type of motivation. You know, once you get into the ship with that type of team, I don't know, man. You know, I don't care what record we get in. We get in. And that's when I think that's where everything, like, if you don't like the coach, I don't give a fuck.
Even if they get in at 8-9, you can't say shit to the coaching staff, nigga. They still made the playoffs.
They made the playoffs.
They made the playoffs.
That's gonna.
I wouldn't be upset.
That's gonna make a lot of people mad. Hell yeah.
And I'm just saying to have all this heartache and frustration. You know what I'm saying? Us yelling at the coaches and all. You know what I'm saying? To get to that point, like
I'm not gonna be mad.
Why did it take all of that to get to this point?
I'm not even gonna be mad. You know what? If that was to go down, I'd be like, you know what? The whole season was what it was, man. Like all of that, it was what it was, bro. Like, look, people ask why we go through. Twan, you know the answer to this question, bro. You know the answer to the statement you just made, bro. No one goes an easy road for something that's deserved.
True.
You know what I mean? Like sometimes you got to go through the heart. Like, bro, we done been through a whole bunch of shit, right? As fans. You know what I mean? But sometimes you got to go. Sometimes you just got to climb through the sewers, bro, to get to where the fuck you going.
Yeah, what we doing this year, dog?
You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to crawl through the muck. You know what I mean? To get to your target destination.
This last week with us, I don't know why I have this fucking feeling, dog. Like we winning out, dog. I just have this fucking feeling we winning out. I don't know why. I've been saying this is like I don't know the other day, dog. Like I just think I don't know, dog. I just think we're winning out. But hey, fuck, I wouldn't be mad. Fucking get backing in at fucking 8-9. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, look, bro. I just want some symbol of some resemblance of success, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I ask for, man. I'm not asking for a lot. Just a little bit of.
I'll be happy just to get in there.
Hell yeah, bro! Like that'd be awesome, bro. Like that shit would fucking. We get another fucking another game like last year, dog. Because that shit was that was a stressful fucking.
Could have won that game last year. Could have won that game last year. That's what started.
But hey,
could have won that game last week. Shit. Should have won that game on Thursday. God damn it.
Oh yeah, dog. If we
what
win
happened in the playoffs, we should have won that game last week.
Bro, if we win that game last Thursday, like it's so much easy. It would have been so much easier to get into the playoffs. I know it's gonna. I think we win out, we still make it, but it would have been so much easier. We wouldn't need so much fucking help now. You know what I mean? We wouldn't even need. All we would need is one fucking loss from the fucking Chargers in the last fucking 4 games. For one loss from every team of those teams in the last 4 games, and we just went out. You know what I mean? So it's like, but we like to make it hard on ourselves, right? So fuck it. Let's do it. And like,
that's Raider football. That's Raider football right there.
Same position we were in last year. Right? Last year, we needed 4 games in a row to get to playoffs. Playoffs start this week, though. Playoffs start this Sunday. We gotta get it. We gotta win to have a chance. So 4 games in a row, we gotta win to have a chance. I'll be there, shit. I'll be in the fucking building, so shit. I'm fucking call it a night too right now. So, but before we go though, I want fucking what do you guys think, dog? Like about this fucking weekend? I know you guys think for sure we're gonna win, but how do you think we get this one though? Like, what if you had to lean one way? What would it be? Like a fucking defensive resurgence, or with the return of some players? I mean, fucking the offensive fucking just like just an offensive just oh shit come out of nowhere. You think it's gonna be like let these guys come in without fucking no you know what I mean, like no setbacks or anything like that. Just just come in seamlessly pretty much. You know what I mean? Like, what do you think? What do you guys think? I'll start with fucking. What do you think, Twa?
Man, to be honest with you, and this is just me, I feel like our defense is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the only thing that can possibly improve is our offense, just because of the additions of, you know what I'm saying, Renfro and Waller, you know what I'm saying, being implemented into the offense. I think pretty much our defense is just what it is. I think I don't think all of a sudden our secondary is going to improve. I don't think our linebackers are going to automatically find some coverage. You know what I'm saying? I just really just think they are what they are. And to be honest with you, I think I'm just knowing that this week has been coming up. I'm stuck in between two scenarios. I'm in the scenario of McDaniels is actually drawn up a really well put together plan to beat the Patriots, or that's one. You know what I'm saying? He really wants to get back at his daddy. And then, or he's going to say, "Hey daddy, look what I can do." You know what I'm saying? And try to do too much. You know what I'm saying? And I can't, at this point, I can't call it. You know what I'm saying? I can't confidently say he's going to have a well put together, you know what I'm saying, plan, scheme for attacking the Patriots, since he knows, he has some intel on them. But also, I feel like because he's away, you know what I'm saying, he got his own apartment, he finally moved out, you know what I'm saying, he might want to, get too fancy, and that might run some problems. So that's been my thing with McDaniels, you know what I'm saying, and that's what I've been saying pretty much for the past couple of weeks. McDaniels, don't do anything stupid, don't overthink it, keep it simple.
Okay. So what do you think, Dirty? What you thinking?
I'm thinking I'm thinking. Remember when? You remember when Anakin was left for dead? Yeah, I mean, you remember when Anakin Skywalker was left for dead, and he was supposed to bring balance to the Force, right? And he ended up becoming, the most powerful Sith Lord ever, right? Well, that's how I feel like about this weekend. You know what I mean? Like, McDaniels is supposed to bring us like all of this goodness. You know what I mean? It's this balanced attack of offense. You know what I mean? Running the ball. Like right now, he needs to become Darth Vader. You know what I mean? Like this game, he actually needs to become like Darth Vader. He needs to go up against, all that is good in the fucking Patriots, because they're the good guys. They're the Patriots. So we have to be evil. Daniels needs to be evil. You know what I mean? We're going up against the good guys. If we're gonna be the Darth side, right? We're gonna be the Darth side because let's be honest. We see a whole lot of Darth Vaders in the fucking crowd. You know what I mean? We are in the Death Star. You know what I mean? So it's like, come on, you coming into the Darth side. You know what I mean? You coming to the dark side. So he needs to become Darth Vader this fucking week, bro. You can't be Anakin Skywalker no more. You know what I mean? You can't be Anakin anymore. You got to be Darth now. You literally, hey, Chuck, man, look, I'm just saying. If we gonna associate ourselves with Star Wars, let's associate ourselves with Star Wars, bro. And Josh McDaniels has been playing like he's been coaching like a young Anakin. He doesn't quite know the way of the Force yet. I need you to get a hold of the Force. You know what I mean? As a past, the Force ain't been with you. I need that shit to be with you this goddamn game, bro. This is a win you gotta get. This would instill a whole lot of confidence in everybody. Fans, players, sponsors. Like, bro, this game is about everything.
I think even McDaniels. We get McDaniels back like, oh shit, these guys left me. They won for me.
Hey, Chuck, you on the good side right now, man. I'm on the Darth side. I've always been on the Darth side, truthfully. If you really want, I got a Darth Vader hanging up in the back. I got a stormtrooper in the house. Like, bro, I've always been on the dark side, bro. Like, that's my favorite part of the Jedi's. Like, if I'm being honest, bro, I rock with the dark side. Like, they gangster to me over there. You know what I mean? They be doing gangster shit. You know what I mean? They be doing some real gangster shit. And if you look at it, they really want to bring good, bro, but they're being challenged because the good that they want to bring, you know what I mean? The other side, the Jedi side, they don't really see it that way. They want to stay in control, and that's just not fair. That just sound like slavery to me.
Like Bill Belichick.
Like slavery to me.
Bill Belichick.
You don't want the people to have the freedom. You know what I mean? What's wrong with people having freedom? You know what I mean? I feel like the Darth side is trying to free slaves, and the Jedi's is trying to keep them. That's how.
This guy.
But what do you think, Gravy?
It's hard to beat that one. Tell you that it's hard to beat that.
Baby Rays.
But on that note, we need our coach and our quarterback to be Yoda and figure this shit out. You know what I mean? So, we to put it back in football sense is that we need to make big plays. We have to have our big plays come out, and they need to be successful. Defensively, I agree with Twan. Our defense is what it is. We gotta get with it, and then hope that they could suck it up because they're offensively they're not a real problem, but with the defense that we have, it could be a problem. And the way Belichick is that he doesn't want to go in there and get beat by McDaniels. And I know McDaniels wants to overdo his coach too. He knows what Belichick's little system is, and his little. He's been with them so long that he knows his little tricks and his little gadgets that he's going to throw in. But defensively, he throws a lot of problems at Carr, probably to confuse him and things like that. I hope that Carr could go amongst himself and bring that dog out this game and make big plays along with his receivers and Jacobs. We need to be physical, and I hope that we can do that, and we'll be dominant this game. I have it around 24 to. I don't want to give a score, but I see 24-16 maybe Raiders. Us getting up there with big plays and stuff. So,
I mean, does DA actually? How much more do you think DA is going to give to this squad? Like after last week, man, you think he can
do more?
Like, I never questioned the brother. You know what I mean? I think once he takes the field, he gives it everything he's got. But bro,
yeah,
you got me running.
You got to go to him.
Everywhere.
You got to go to him early.
You got to go to him. You got to go to him early and keep doing it. Keep doing it. If you have something make sense.
And he's gonna
not accomplishing it for a couple of plays. Keep doing it. Keep going to him, Holland.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be. And I agree with everything you guys are saying, but it shouldn't be. Oh, DA only got off. You know what I'm saying, in the second quarter. Like he needs to. He needs to get some touches in the first quarter. You know what I'm saying? Something in the second, third. It needs to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? And that was the issue with last week. He got action in the first half, but for some reason in the second half, did all of a sudden their defense got so good that he got locked up that we couldn't give it to him? You know what I'm saying? Like, it did come down to play calling, but I'm just saying, like, DA is still DA. Like, no matter what throughout the game.
I mean, you see that one on the catch? You see that one on the catch on Ramsey?
So
I've seen a whole lot of greatness from DA, but I also seen a lot of motherfucking no usage of DA in clutch time. And that's a sign of disrespect to a number one wide receiver. You know what I mean? How dare you disrespect me in the time of need?
You can't take him out of the game plan, no matter who's covering him. Ramsey, the second half, I know a lot was Ramsey. A lot was Ramsey in the second half. I think, he stepped his game up and said, this dude ain't playing, But Ramsey's a damn good corner. So the thing is that it could have been Ramsey, but DA can make those catches too, over him, under him, around him.
They were playing on top two.
It wasn't just.
They were like double teaming him. They were sometimes even triple teaming him because
that's what it was. It wasn't Ramsey alone. You know what I mean? They had one underneath, one on the inside. You know what I mean, and one over the top. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
Ramsey sometimes even was taking out. He was just taking out Hollins and letting the bracket, take on DA. You know what I mean? Letting 2-3 guys, double team, triple team DA, and then him just, eliminate Hollins, which was our only other threat basically on the field as a receiver. You know what I mean? So it was basically this week we get back, some guys who are gonna open up the field even regardless just by being out there. Hopefully they are out there, and that's why I think this week we can do some things on the offensive side. I think it's still gonna be a rather like low scoring, more like. Yeah, I think more like 24, around 24-17, somewhere around there. And I think that's where I think this is 1 week. I think we might not. It's only gonna be. It might not look like a lot of points or whatever, 24, and which is still around league average, whatever. But it's gonna look good because we're gonna do it, running the ball and and I know that he knows that we need to run the clock this week. Fucking and play balance, dog. that's the way you win. When you've been winning these games and having Renfro out there as a fucking other safety valve, just help your defense out, staying on the field more, keeping drives alive longer and shit like that, and keeping drives, those long drives, those long sustaining drives to where, you know what I mean. Now you have that guy on third down, you know what I mean, where you feel more comfortable, even if it does get to third down, where you don't have to fucking panic so much, where you see a lot of throwing the ball away and shit like that. You know what I mean? Now you can, you have more confidence in, okay, I don't have to throw the ball away because now you get pretty much if he sees DA double teamed and he looks backside and you see, sometimes Hollins ain't getting open, he's got to throw the ball away. You know what I mean? So it's like now he knows he's gonna have guys that can get open, so he's gonna have more just more safety valves, dog. So I think this week we can open up a lot of things. Just
And let's also add this to be more realistic. We also have to factor in that these guys are just coming off of IR. So with that being said, what I'm saying, there might be some rust there. What I'm saying, they might have to work off some rust, and it might be a tough game for them. But I still and I've been saying it, and a lot of us have been saying it, is that with those guys on the field, it presents a problem for the defense. What I'm saying? Their eyes have to be aware of a whole lot more, what I'm saying, just because of those guys, their names being on the field. So that's gonna help us out. But at the same time, hopefully, the rust kind of gets worked off, because we definitely need them if we're going to make a push moving forward to close out this season.
They got 7 days. They had 7 full days to kick that rust off. Twine.
Oh no, they had 10.
Oh, with the loss, probably 9.
Yeah,
With that loss, probably 9, because he probably made them go to work Monday. They didn't get Monday off.
They I hope they put a good showing up this week, dog. And this is the week, dog. We have playoffs start. Playoffs start Sunday, though.
Should be no days off, man. And hopefully,
no dumb shit.
Look, I hope the whole team comes out and plays really good this week, man. Let's just be honest. You know what I mean? Like, this is a way better football team than our record actually displays. You know what I mean? So many close games. You know what I mean? We gotta continue to find a way to get over the closeness. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not asking for a massive separation. You know what I mean? See, one of us was asking for a blowout, right? And what happened? You fucking lost. Couldn't be happy with a win. Like, you had to want a blowout. No, just want the win. Quit asking for more than what's fucking needed. When you just ask for the win, you get the
story is. As long as we win, I don't care what the score is.
You know, saying that we had to blow this team out and make a statement. Well, why? For what reason? You start to ask for too much.
3-0.
You know what I mean? All you need is a fucking win. The statement has been made. Now another statement has been made. You can't fucking close games. And it's a fucking repetitive fucking situation all year. You can't close games.
I think that last game fucked that shit up just because we were such on a high. And we were finishing games 3 in a row. We finished games 3 in a row, dog. And then I think that's what killed us in the second half. Because I think us being up 13-3 and you know what I mean, and our defense still balling out a little bit in the third quarter where we still held them, to 3 points up into the fourth quarter. I think the defense knew. I think we've been winning these last 3 games. We've been knowing how to finish. I think they got ahead of themselves, dog, and they just fucking. It was just. I think we know how to finish. It's just that last week fucked us up. And this week I think we rectify that mistake because we know that we can't let up on teams now. I know we should have fucking learned that lesson already in fucking losing 3 fucking multiple fucking games at winning by more than 10 points and shit. But I just think that 3-game winning streak fucking kind of got to their head a little bit. and then especially being up 16-3, you know, in the fourth quarter. I think they thought they had it in the bag. But fuck, man, shit, I gotta fucking go to bed and shit. Gotta fucking go to work tomorrow. But yeah, man, hey, fucking, you guys, fucking, thanks for stopping by. Shit, dog, fucking, you know what I mean? It's never a fucking. It ain't really a smokeout hour unless, you know, you got the fucking, you know, the session going. You know what I mean? And, you know, you got the round table right here. It's always, you know, a little session right here.
Yeah.
It's always pass it anyway, back and forth. You know, with the you know, the fucking facts and all that shit. So, hey, man, thanks for all three of you, you know what I mean? And everybody else that stopped by, man. Fucking thanks for stopping by, man. And fucking, you know what I mean? We got to go get this one this week.
Much love, Gabe.
I'll probably do like a little live, you know, maybe on the way in there or something like that. Just like you know, a live, you know, fucking from the tailgate or something like that if I can. But if not, dog, I most likely you guys probably won't see me till like Monday unless it's, you know, I'll be on one of your guys' shows or something like that beforehand. But on that note, dog, y'all guys have a fucking great fucking night, dog. Fucking the rest of this night, I guess. And yeah, man, just fucking stay up, man. This has been another smoke out hour, bro. Peace out.